All right. Good morning, folks, or whatever time of day it is for you. This is a slightly different setup here. We're going to be starting with Civ4 today. Normally, I do that for the second game on the stream, but it has to be first today. That's because the other game I want to stream is Octopath Traveler 2. It is releasing today. It is releasing during the time of this stream. I believe that it officially unlocks at noon local time, which is about 2.5 hours from right now. So can't do that for the first game today, just due to when it releases. Maybe I could have done something that fiddles with the clock on Steam, but I didn't really want to try that. So we're going to start with the Civ 4 game, and then we'll do Octopath Traveler 2 second, and we'll go back to our normal schedule for future weeks. Anyway, welcome Burninator, welcome Link Mario Samus. None of this is going to matter if you're watching the recording on YouTube, but for people who are here live, wanted to explain things. So let us go ahead and get started. We're going to pick up where we left off last week. Hi, Thought. Welcome. There goes any thought of getting work done. Yeah, so where were we at the end of last session? Well, what we had done in last week's session is we researched up through liberalism, and we're able to secure liberalism. We're able to take astronomy, which is always a good target with liberalism. Now we're backfilling in some military techs for safety, and then we'll have to decide what our next push is, probably to steam power, because levies would be quite nice, and then just continue going onwards from there. We do have an extra great engineer, so I think we were thinking of potentially using that for mining ink. What is the so if we might want to go early to railroad, because then we could potentially found a corporation with mining ink. Yeah, not spam, but the plan at the moment is to go for space. I don't think we want to go for like military victory. We're not really in position to go for a cultural victory. I suppose we could, but that's not really what I was planning on going for. And we have Statue of Liberty under construction right now in this city here, Happy Hills. So we have the Wonder under production right now, but the Great Engineer is probably better used um, for mining ink. Also, it was pointed out, which I agree with, as playing America, it is very thematic to go for some of the corporations in this game. Anyway, so that's where we are. Biggest concern is that Mansa Musa continues to be his usual self. He's a tech fiend. And I think that the agreement that we had was that mining ink, come on. Why are you locked on the screen? Okay. I think the agreement was we had to research steel twice to make up for the fact that we got democracy for free debugged in at the start of the game. So that's going to pull back on our research a little bit. We are researching at a pretty good clip. The problem is we're still not number one in GNP, even at our top rate. Now, that said, we can almost certainly get to number one if we use wealth builds. But the fact that Mansa has this much GNP power is concerning. Okay, anyway, let's go on. Go from there and continue. All right, so this was for the new city down there in the corner. Now, I think I actually need 2 work boats for that city, but I will check on that. Look, oh my God, look at this. Look at this customs house income. Oh my God. Whew. Those Mansa trade routes. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Let's grow another size here. Jeez, that's a lot of money. Okay. Yeah, this city piggy bank is a pretty good city. Try to grow onto these windmill tiles. There's also the danger of Mansa going for culture. True. Although at the moment he doesn't seem to. It's Chin who has all the culture, but he is also right next to us. I probably want to be able to see his research down the line. Okay, we can see Hannibal's research. Let's go back to just Mansa. I'd like to be able to see his research because then I'll be able to tell if he's flips on the culture slider. And that's when we might have to take action if he goes for culture. Oh, we actually got another Christianity spread? Okay, cool. It looks like Mansa is spreading our religion. Now, of course, Mansa spreading our religion does mean that increases the odds of him going for a cultural victory, but that's a future problem to worry about. Okay, so as I said, I believe we need to have 2 workboats for down here. Right? I didn't already build a workboat, did I? No, I did. I did already build a workboat. Okay, so we already have 2 workboats ready to go there. Okay. Well, based on that foreign trade route income, I think we'd like another customs house here. That feels pretty good. We have decent odds to get another great engineer. If we get a second great engineer, then we'd be able to use one of these on Wall Street or Statue of Liberty or something like that.
Yes.
Mansa is probably getting similar benefits to us. That's very true. So, yeah, he is probably getting quite a bit of trade income from us as well. At least we can see what units he has. Anyway, what did he discover? So he discovered liberalism, and meanwhile we're picking military tradition, which he does not have. No, he does not have military tradition. Okay. Yeah, we're going to try to get to chemistry. I'm going to try to get to chemistry next. Actually, I think I was going to grab rifling and then go for chemistry, I think. Anyway, hi, people are just getting here. We're just getting started for today's session. Oh, look, it's a great merchant.
First, and then go
He
to
just
war.
got that great merchant, didn't he?
Go to
I saw it
war
pop
first,
up in the log.
and then seek to win.
How many turns is rifling at break even, just out of curiosity? 4 turns. Okay, that's not that bad. Yeah, we could we could totally declare war and try to kill this unit, but again, as long as he stays peaceful. Geez, 2 turns communism. Well, Mansa's burning his way through the tech tree. We may not ever need to research communism, though. The Kremlin is obviously a great wonder, but if we don't plan on going into state property, which I don't think we are in this game, I don't think we're planning on going into state property, there's not really a great need to research that tech. So that might be one that's skippable, honestly. Yeah, Chin's culture has definitely gotten out of control in this game. Yeah, he's definitely not plotting war. Now, last time we checked, Hannibal was plotting war. Yeah. So the hope is that maybe he'll be able to go over there and slow down Mansa a little bit. That would be the hope. Communism in My America. Wanted to see what the power status is. So yeah, we've ticked up a little bit. Mansa is not weak in terms of power. He's right up amongst the leaders. So, all right, we have a big group of workers here. Oh, right, we were building a windmill on this tile. That's right. So that the city had a little bit more food. And I think that these guys were pretty much finished for the time being. I think that there is some work to do down here, but the workers that are already down there can probably keep it covered. So these guys are probably good until we get railroads. I think I'll just move them back over here and they can chill for right now. Railroads are not that far off, though, by the way. All right, we built lumber mills here. I don't think this city really has enough food to work them. I mean, like, we could do this, but I don't think we need the production that badly. I think I'd rather have the commerce for the moment. So yeah, you guys, you already built lumber mills on both of these? Yeah. All right, why don't you just come down and hang out with the other workers until we have work for you to do. Does Hannibal have optics and astronomy now? I don't think so. We just checked. Nope, he does not have optics. So I do not think we are his target, assuming that he actually does declare war. Okay. And down here, we're getting more lumber mills.
All present and accounted for. Yes.
So I have like almost enough to build one in 1 turn. I mean, yeah, now that these lumber mills are going up, this is turning into a pretty good city. All right. So no, he can't reach us at all. One thing that our missionaries being in these cities does, though, is it does give us additional visibility on some of these cities. That's pretty nice. Now, we don't actually have the city investigate. Like, we can't double-click the city and see what's in there. But, yeah, the city visibility is nice. Anyway. Wait. Cancel our deals with Hannibal. Wang Khan is already someone we don't. He's the only one we don't have open borders with, so it's no. He's the one person that we don't really like. A bank in Hammy Hills was destroyed. That's kind of annoying. That actually is a pretty expensive sabotage cost for whoever did that. All right, anyway, let's do the temple because we have Sankor, and the temple's pretty cheap. And then we'll probably get the Security Bureau, in part just to help thwart rival spies. I think Hannibal was last in tech. I think that's right. Yeah, these custom houses are no joke. So we've definitely caught a number of spies for sure. Look at that. Even with the courthouse, this is still pretty pricey. All right, this city though can churn through some cheaper infrastructure like that. That's annoying because the city's in the middle of Statue of Liberty, so it's going to take a little while to replace it. At least they didn't hit my Shrine City though. Like, at least they didn't hit the Shrine City. So Wall Street's going to be pretty nice here. We have 30, we have 35 cities converted to our religion. This is a pretty valuable shrine. So that gets tripled with bank, grocer, market, and Wall Street. It'll get tripled. Not bad. More religion spreading. Mansa's really spreading that religion around. Cool. More money for us, more culture for him potentially, but more money for us. All right, so our knights upgraded, auto upgraded in Q to cuirassiers, and let's see where. Oh, we still have some more lumber mills to toss down here. This tile. I don't know if any, wait, yeah, Red Lobster can work this tile. I was like, can any city work this tile? But yes, Red Lobster can. There's just barely enough food for it, so okay. Next game of Civ4 is Japan. A variant, no open borders. is maybe we'll see. I have some more ideas for Civ4 games down the road. This city desperately needs a courthouse, but yeah, I mean we could rush by it. We could rush by stuff with uni suffrage, and we might actually do that in some cases. But all right, so next up, let's get our knights upgraded to cuirassiers. Actually, no, let's just wait and do the upgrade to calves. We'll just go do the straight upgrade to calves. I believe you save a little bit of gold by doing it just once, as opposed to upgrading twice. I think. I think it's a little bit more expensive if you do the upgrade twice. All right, so time to turn science back on. Oh, I I didn't realize I had to. I could have turned science on sooner. Wow, Mansa, jeez, just give him one religion and just give him one religion and all of a sudden he's spreading it everywhere. Okay, well he now has spread Christianity to almost all of his cities. Everything except Tad Mecca, and I expect he'll add it here too. Okay, more money for us. But yeah, I did not have to go all the way up to 2,000 gold. Well, we'll just burn through that over the upcoming turns. That's not a big deal. All right, so he just got communism. That's why he got the Great Spy. We'll see where he goes next. I am going to guess he'll go for physics next. Starting to get to some of these techs being very expensive. So we're up military tradition. We're up replaceable parts. He's up chemistry, scientific method, communism. So we're relatively even. And we still have cities that are growing down here. So, okay. This poor city. I also need to get a unit into that city for military police, don't I? Yeah, I should get a unit down there for military police. But, like, not a real unit. Just need, like, a warrior or something. Anyway. Yep, I'm still annoyed we didn't get this city. This was actually a pretty good city because it has the fish resource. I'm still annoyed we didn't get that. Oh well, though.
Ready for action. Reporting for duty.
All right, come on, workers. Okay. All right, so we have one galleon here. Can transport more missionaries. Some of these cities probably should just send. We might as well send missionaries over to Hannibal. Not that it's likely to have much success converting him. All right, back to the spy stuff. So Mansa, we've got enough to see his research. That's the only thing I really care about right now. Hannibal, we can see his research. All right, who else do we care about? I think I wanted to get. Oh wait, I can already see Chin's research as well. That's right, I can already see his research. Okay, so I don't need more with him. Izzy and Wang Kan. Let's see if we can get Wang Kan's research next. Just for help. For whatever reason, Isabella has like 1 billion espionage invested in us. I think it's because we were on the same continent. Yeah, the AI loves to run that espionage slider, as I think most people remember from AI Survivor. A mine was destroyed by enemy infiltrators. All right, well, that's simple enough to fix. We've got the workers right there. Sabotaging tile improvements is one of the worst ways to use a spy. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just building the security bureaus because why not? There's not anything else super compelling for these cities to build right now. Actually, we'll do the temple first. Actually, no, we should probably do the monastery and the temple so we can make use of Sankor. All right, where were we actually sabotaged? Right, oh, on our iron mine. Okay. Well, if we didn't have a billion workers right here, that would actually be a problem, but we do have a billion workers right here, so that was completely pointless. And the borders of Dutch Harbor have expanded. Okay. We're about to have whales incoming, the whales that we discussed. This poor city, man. Under pressure. Really, really under pressure. Oh man, we're so close. Let's build research somewhere so we can knock out rifling next turn. Cities that aren't doing anything super important. Here. There we go. Just so we can finish it one turn sooner, because why not? It's nice that these turns are like nice and relaxing. Okay, Manta is going for physics. That's the tech I expected him to go for, as opposed to biology. We would actually benefit a lot from biology because we have a lot of plains farms in this game, and going from 2 food to 3 food on plains farms is like super good. So that's also a target down the road too. But as we said, rifling, chemistry, steam power. Steam power helps us a lot. We have quite a few river tiles. Yeah, we have like a lot. We have quite a few rivers in our core, especially this one river that runs through here. Rodeo Country and Murica would benefit the most from that. Too bad Hemi Hills isn't actually on the river. It can't build a levee. This city actually will benefit a fair bit from a levee too. Look at this city that we just kind of tossed in here. Not terrible now, huh? Not terrible. Anyway, hi Grillo.
Political power grows out of the
All right,
barrel
on
of a
to
gun.
chemistry. We can keep burning right at 100% research. All right, let's get the temple. By the way, look at the yields in this city. This cottage is 3 food, 1 production, 8 commerce. Like that, and that's going to be a 3-2-8 tile when we get a levee in here. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Anyway, down here, these cities are just doing more basic infrastructure stuff. So, university. I mean, for a little city like this, it's producing 78 science. So, cities definitely were worthwhile to found. All right, I don't know what this Careful's doing. I think just hanging out here. All right, there we go. Now Dutch Harbor is an actual city. Now it's got the 5 food. And it's probably worthwhile just to pay for the lighthouse here. One of the advantages of universal suffrage, because that way the city will have 2 food tiles to grow onto. All right, there's the last Mansa city getting religion as he continues to spread it around. And Wang Khan's adopted emancipation. Okay. All right, let's get you over to here. And let's go ahead and upgrade all of our knights into calves. It's a relatively inexpensive upgrade. It's not. I think it's like 100. I think it's like 100 gold or something. All right, the cuirassiers cost 80 gold each, and then the knights are 110. Okay, it was a little bit more pricey than I thought. All right, so we gotta turn off the science slider, and then those war elephants we'll probably want to upgrade too because they're not really useful. They're 200 each. Okay, that's a little pricier, but war elephants are not really going to do anything at this stage of the game. Calves, of course, are excellent units. Nope, Chin is not turned on the science slider. He continues to research here. It would be painfully easy to capture this city by just riding in with cavalry, but we're trying to stay peaceful, trying to be a nice guy. Trying to be polite here. I don't know. I'm not sure. What are the odds we actually go to war? He has stayed peaceful the whole time. So as I said, I've tried to respect that. Also because it would just be trivially easy to just run over him. So um, I do think it would be a good idea to put at least one real defender in this city, though, so I don't have a warrior on a city on my border. He's, well, in terms of power, he's not. I guess he's weaker than me now. Now. Yep, that customs house, pretty good. All right, well, let's get the Sancor buildings. Grocer down here. Probably the market then, or the bank. Bank is better if we don't need the happiness, which we don't here. What do we just build? A bank? Okay. We already have... Oh, no, we need a courthouse here. Alright, good luck building that granary. We might cash rush that at some point, too. Alright, so we want Control-click, grabs all the calves in one stack. Group them together. A lot of people going Emancipation now. And I think we improved all the tiles down here for the moment. I think we lumber milled every forest tile. This tile, there's no city can work it. I'll just put a road on it there. All right, we got a decent number of calves here. We can always upgrade the war elephants later. I'm gonna go back onto research for right now. Aggressive AI is not on, not in this game. Oh yeah, I still have those cities on research, huh? Should have pulled them off that some time ago. That's my bad. That can happen sometimes, is you set a city for one turn and then forget about it. Anyway. Oops, I wanted to check the yeah, so GNP, we're like right running neck and neck with Manso. We're way out in front of everyone else in every other category. But yeah, we're it's still pretty close. I mean, he seems like he's honestly researching slightly faster, but as I said, I can always just put every city onto like wealth builds and research builds. All right, so this city is like run out of stuff to build at the moment. I suppose we could have tried to do the Forbidden Palace. I kept saving this and never had an opportunity to get it, so we'll just put you on wealth for the time being. Because I don't think we need to rush more military there. Oh, I guess I could do a few more missionaries and send them over to Hannibal. That might not be the worst thing to do. So we got a courthouse here, which cut the maintenance from 20 down to 10. Library seems good because you already have a forge. Yeah, and then you guys can probably also just chill down here for right now. I have my heroic epic city building military, and I'm content to just have this pump military. Just continue building calves. Might want to build a couple rifles for the border cities, though. Still, calves are just like such a useful unit. Right, I put them on research to get rifling, but I finished that a little while ago. All right, who are we trying to get? So we got graphs on Wang Khan, but we need to hold here for another turn or two. And then Mansa we can still see. Hannibal we can, okay. Everybody else we can still see pretty well. We actually have city visibility here, which is pretty funny. Just like see his units. So it looks like scientific method's pretty popular right now. Hannibal is definitely behind. Is he still plotting war, just out of curiosity? He is in theory still plotting war. Well, he better make his move soon. All right. Trade 5 gold and not give him my world map.
Means the difference between
all right, chemistry in,
and the abundant
onto steam power. I mean, we're researching techs very quickly. We're burning through these techs at a very fast rate. So that gets us the Sancor bonus, at least until we get to scientific method. I'm not super eager to go to scientific method and obsolete my Sancor monasteries. So yeah, workers are kind of done. Oh, here's the whales finally. Every city has whales. You guys asked for the whales. There they are. 2 happiness. So we have tons of happiness. We definitely don't need representation for happiness in this game. Yeah, computer's obsolete Sancor, but it's more that the monasteries disappear at scientific method. That's more the issue. Anyway. 1 turn of 0% science, and then we'll go back at it. All right, so military science, interesting. That's another tech that you can kind of skip. Probably will skip this. I don't really need commando, blitz, or grenadiers, or ships of the line. I can almost certainly skip this tech because it's a dead-end tech. Surprising that he went for that one. All right. Yeah, because like Manson, well, he did pick up replaceable parts, so he's going to have rifling soon. So any window to get attacked by Hannibal is closing and closing fast. In fact, now would probably be bad if Hannibal declared war, because Mansell will just upgrade to rifles and then run him over, and then we're in some trouble. I doubt Mansell's plotting war, but we can check. So he's missing military tradition. He's missing rifling. And I think he has everything else we have, plus scientific method, plus communism, plus physics. Man, this dude is man, this dude researches fast. Again, I just can't get over how good his research is. He has how many cities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 9 cities. We have like 20 cities, and we're just keeping up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We have 16 cities. He has 9, and like we're barely keeping pace with him. Drama is also an optional tech. We don't ever need to pick up drama if we don't want to. So I probably will skip that, even though he could pick it up really easily. Yeah, he's just, I mean, Jesus. Mansa Musa is insane in this game. Like, if he is able to just sit back and tech, it is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't want to attack and take over China's territory, but I almost feel like I might need the 6 extra cities. I'm just not sure at this point, so we'll see. All right, this city can go off of military now. We might as well try to squeeze out a little bit more here. Always try to do that. Let's have you try to do the Hermitage so you can double your culture. And maybe hold on at least a little bit better. Wait, he wasn't even in free speech? He wasn't even in free speech? Oh my god. He wasn't even in free speech before. What? Oh my god. This dude. Are you kidding me? I just assumed he was already in free speech because his GMP was so insane. He also went free religion too, which is a good fit for his territory. Oh my god. This is like actually starting to get scary. Um, I mean, he's actually pleased with us now, but I'm starting to get genuinely concerned that I cannot out-research this guy. And state property, yeah. Well, the state property, I don't know that it does that much for him, but I just kind of wanted to sit back and build here, but I don't know if I can keep up with this guy. He's just researching at the most ridiculous rate. Oh boy. Jeez. Okay. Well, we've got information on Wang Khan now. Let's go back to spending on Matza so we can get some more information on him. We actually lost research visibility, apparently. Nuke and raise. I don't really want to have to try and invade him. Oh boy. Wow. It's just out of all the AIs in the game, there's just like a couple that are just ridiculous. You don't ever want Mansa to be on like another continent where he can just tech and it's tough to do anything about it. Anyway, so we'll see what he picks up next here. But man, this guy, Jesus Christ. I just cannot get over. I know I keep saying the same thing, but I'm just stunned at how fast he's researching. This is only Emperor. This is not Deity or something like that. Oh boy. Oh, Hannibal was going after Wang Khan. Okay, well, that's not terribly interesting. Let's just see. Okay, Hannibal went to war with Wang Khan, so let's see who has the advantage. So neither one of them has rifles. Hannibal doesn't even have gunpowder. Actually, neither of them has gunpowder. Both of these are pretty backwards AIs. Is Mansa still spiking? I don't think his power was going up. I mean, Mansa's the only one who's been spiking is us because we've been mass building calves. Hannibal does have the power advantage for what that's worth. So does have the power advantage there. Anyway, Chin is going for physics, so I mean we could pretty easily start sweeping through his territory. Let's get a couple of rifles just so we have some rifles to serve as defenders in different places. Get your popcorn ready, yeah. Well, I can't see what's going on over there, but and I don't have open borders with Wang Khan, but I would imagine the target's one of these border cities. Oh wait, no, 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 that's I'm looking in the wrong place. The target's almost certainly this city right here. I was looking at the wrong territory over there. He built Hermitage in this city too. Did he? Where's the Hermitage? Oh, yep, there it is. It's the building with the green roof. That's the Hermitage. So, yep, he did build it there. What a piece of work, this guy, I swear. Remember when we controlled this tile at one point in time? Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. Alright, so we got these buildings knocked out. Forge. To the library. Wow, we actually have no units to move. Great scientist. Great spy. So yeah, we actually need to get research visibility back with Mansa. We should be able to get that back. We lost it with Hannibal too, although I don't know if we care about that. We do have it with Minecon. For some reason, Izzy has just spent insanely on espionage. You know, I've built all these espionage buildings, and it's like the espionage costs have not gone down at all. I suspect the AI has been running the slider, or some of them have been diverting commerce into the slider to get more espionage. Because like we get 77 per turn, but like we could always, get more if we wanted, but I need commerce for researching. Okay, so let's see. Let's make sure we can get steam power in one turn, and then we'll see where we go after that. I don't think Izzy's sabotaging us. Anyway, we are 2 turns from Wall Street, 4 turns from Statue of Liberty. I really hope that we get this. I don't want Mansa to land this. It would be quite nice to get a free specialist. Not as critical as if we were running representation, because we're running uni suffrage, but excuse me. Just to deny to the AI would be pretty nice. So we're pretty close. All right, we're in the industrial era.
You would make a ship
So we hit
sail
steam
against
power
the winds and
before
currents by lighting a
Mansa. He was
bonfire
going to the
under
same
her deck?
location. All right.
I have no time
So
for
next
such
up, we
nonsense.
want to go steel, and we actually could go straight to assembly line here. Would we want to do that? Just get the factories going immediately? That doesn't feel bad. Yeah, the plan was to research steel twice. That feels pretty good, actually, just going for early assembly line. And then we have the production to do anything we want. Yeah, sure. Let's just go. Let's just head here because we're not attacking anyone right now. So I know it says 18 turns, but once we actually turn research on, 5 turns. We'll see how close we can get with this. All right, America needs to do the levy. First rifle. Customs house done. Yeah, I guess it's a security bureau for lack of other things to build. I mean, I guess we could also put you on like wealth. That might be better. Well, you only have 16. Well, you know what? Let's put you on wealth, and then we'll have you do a factory next. You don't really need that building. Similarly, Rodeo Country needs the levee, which is going to be very strong here. All right, so... Oh, okay, where's our sources? Coal? Oh. So we already have that connected. That's good. And there's one near Tombstone. Nice. Where's the other source of coal? Oh, it's under Tombstone. Okay. Well, it added a hammer to the city's center tile, so that's something. Okay, cool. Where do I want this rifle? So probably mostly with this big stack over here. Wang Khan is now belatedly going for military tradition. So Hannibal picked up a city. But yeah, they're both using medieval soldiers, whereas like Wang Khan and I are well into the industrial age right now. So he's about to get steam power in 2 turns. At least he doesn't have that much gold in the bank. Let's just get an updated map so we can see the captured city over there for 5 gold. It's whatever. Okay. Yes. Okay, hanging in there. At least we got Vance's research back. All right, we got Wall Street, so that's always nice. So at 0% gold, or 0% gold on the slider, we still make 117 gold per turn here. That's pretty good. I'll take it. So you can do the security bureau as well. In part, this is just because I don't want people sabotaging this city. All right. Badminton Scott finished the library. Yeah, I think it's the university here. Even this kind of garbage city is producing 23 commerce per turn. All right. Hey, we actually got the lighthouse. Okay. So, oh, and look, we're actually up to 2 production because we're running a citizen specialist. Nice. Forge would be good because then we could run an engineer specialist, but we'll see. Yeah, this city is not very strong. The courthouse would also be nice too, but a forge builds everything else faster. I might cash rush that, just to splurge a little bit of extra. Christianity is spread, in the offshore island. Okay. So that shrine is 39 cities have Christianity. It's definitely the world's most popular religion in this world, 52%. Way higher than anything else. Cool. Wang Khan did military tradition before gunpowder. That sounds like the kind of thing he would do. Anyway. All right, we're 2 turns away from Statue of Liberty. Oh, he wants us to declare war. We're going to get a pretty big modifier if we... negative modifier. I don't want to declare war on him. I'm going to have to say no. I figured he would go to annoyed, but it is what it is. I don't want to start a war with Wang Khan. Or do I? Or do I? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wang Khan is not very strong at all. He doesn't have gunpowder or military tradition or replaceable parts. Wait, Matsu just declared a golden age? Oh god. This could be an opportunity to gain some more territory, actually. Actually, I don't know about going for domination, but just getting more territory would not be terrible. It's a very weak opponent over here. We don't really have the ships for it. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go back to the start of this turn. This is 1635. Seoul is right there. Let's, you know what? let's get some ships. We already got the cabs. We just need some ships to get them over there. And we're going to need more sea. Well, we can't build cannons yet. So a couple more rifles are probably good. All right, you know what? Now the question is, how can I want this rifle to turn around and start heading the opposite way. Yes, we have one galleon. Piggy bank. The security bank is nice, but I need you to get me some more. I just need some ships. Unalaska has no production. All right, well, let's start bringing the cabs over. So we have plenty of these. The problem is we don't have the carrying capacity right now. I mean, they can start getting over here. Let's start sending the cabs over. I mean, it's a short walk, right? I can land right here at Busan, take that, and then start heading inland. So what's the fastest way to... we actually need a road on this tile. Workers, I have need of you. Road this tile for me. Too bad you can't upgrade... oh, wait, you can up... Oh, no, they upgrade into frigates. Well, that's probably still worth doing anyway. I was like, too bad they don't upgrade into galleons. As I said, that's probably not the worst thing. I can start bombarding the defenses. What do other AIs think of Mansa? I mean, I think he's pretty well liked overall, Mansa. So this is how he feels about the other AIs, and then down here's how others feel about it. So Hannibal doesn't like him. Izzy's cautious. Chin is cautious. We're still friendly with Izzy, so Chin does not like us, but again, I'm not too concerned about him. He's just doing peaceful stuff. All right, Mansa went for steel. That actually lowers the cost of that for us. All right, over here, let's grab the catapults too. I think I can leave the rest of these units back just so I have some kind of units over there. All right, well, this makes the game more interesting, if nothing else. We got to run one turn of 0% science, and then we can go back on full bore research again. I mean, these cabs can mess them up pretty good. I just need to get them over there. Let's cast rush one galleon, and we can do it out of Unalaska. I don't want to do it this turn because I have to pay the swapping penalty, but next turn I can. Okay, and yeah, we'll bring you over here too, so we have a defender. Down with the Troll King, seriously. Look at Dutch Harbor growing away. Probably should get some kind of unit in here though, right? At some point I just need to drop off like one rifle in there, so it's not completely empty. If we see an enemy ship nearby, we could always rush a unit in there with uni suffrage. So it is one of the advantages of having rush buying available. All right, we want some more territory, and this care to negotiate. Oh, she wants to end spices. She wants an extra coal. Sure, why not? She's one of our good friends, so I don't mind that. Oh, hey, we got Statue of Liberty. Yay, that's definitely helpful. A free specialist in every city. I think I'm going to run mostly merchant specialists because I'd actually like to get a great merchant for the possibility to found one of the corporations, either sushi or cereal mills. So I think I'd like to run merchants just to increase the odds of a great merchant popping up. Nice. All right, let's get that bank rebuilt. Rifle here. And I'm going to have to go through and assign specialists. One or two more rifles. I'm going to go, as I said, I'm going to go through. Oh, looks like we're about to get a great person from here. I hope it's not a prophet. Anything else would be useful. The prophet, not so much. I guess you can do the security bureau. Bank in power, in Peninsula Power. Let's do the harbor because that'll sync up with then building a factory afterwards. And I'm just going to, right now, tell you to fire that spy specialist. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of this in different cities. AI loves those spy specialists. All right, anyway, yeah. knock this out. Okay. So now we can turn this back on. That's certainly nice getting that finished. All right, now before I forget, I'm going to rush by this. So we have another galleon in here. And then that'll at least get, we need about 4 or 5 of these, I think. Well, anyway, let's get the frigates moving over to see if they can spot anything. Wang Kun shouldn't have anything that can challenge, yeah, just longbows. And some catapults. Yeah, he shouldn't have anything that can challenge these frigates, so I don't feel bad. And then this can take out the defenses of this first city. Once we unload in here, it's just a charge straight to Seoul. Yeah, you need to chill there for right now. Here come the calves. Without enough tiles to put them on. All right, so we'll have that tile rotated next turn. And then I'll probably go back to calves building there afterwards. All right. Moving out. Rolling out here. Sushi Corp in China. What does that mean? All right. So let's just take a look at the upcoming corporations because I need to refresh my memory. I don't use these a lot. All right. Aluminum competes with mining ink. So I'm pretty sure we want mining ink. So that would mean we can run creative construction or Civ Jeweler. So I think we want this one. And then it would be useful to get, as I said, either cereal mills for the more food or sushi, which is probably better. I don't know which one of these we have more resources. Probably one of these. You can only pick one of the two. Or standard ethanol. We could also run this too. This is pretty good too, right? Consumes these 3 and produces science and produces oil. Wait, Chin already founded Sid Sushi? Is that right? I don't think so. I don't think he has the tech for that. Am I wrong? We can see all his cities. I don't think so. Unless I'm missing something. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Sid Sushi, right? I don't think so. Anyway, so we'll see. If we get a merchant, we'll see if we get a merchant or if we get a scientist next. Anyway, so Jesus Christ, this is rather concerning. Now he is in a golden age, but still, this is a bit concerning. Anyway, let's go through, fire those stupid spy specialists, and assign specialists we actually care about. Liz is asking if it's sitting at breakfast. Yes. Food, and he had his medicine this morning. Sydney gets a medicine each day. Okay, so fire this, try to get merchants. We're actually close to getting several great people. We might even run the second golden age to build the factories. It's a good time to run a golden age is to build factories. All right, under pressure, that's fine. Oh, under pressure is about to get either a profit. Wow, we have a lot of, hold on. We have a lot of cities that are close here. To see the 1-1. Well, I wish I could have under pressure not generate the great person. 2-1-1, that means all 3 of these are going to produce a great person in the near future. Well, the profit will not be terribly useful, but we'll see. Oh, I guess that there is a holy city over here, right? There is the Buddhist holy city. I guess we could use it for a shrine in there and spread Buddhism around. That wouldn't be terrible. The only great person I have right now is the great engineer. The only one I have. A second great engineer would not be terribly useful, but can always be used for a golden age. All right, that looks fine there. This is not fine. This poor city, I wish I could get one more food in it. It'll probably starve down, but it is what it is. I guess I could flip a tile there. I'll have to think about that. The tombstone's also starving. I'd run a second great engineer here if I could. All right, you definitely need the engineer because production is your weakness here. Alright, that looks good. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, all these. Oh my god. I guess Long John Silver's needs this to avoid starving, though, unfortunately. University, that's good. And oh, you're not on the same continent. Wait, Shackleton counts as being on the same continent? Oh wait, no, it's not. It's getting, yeah, it's not on the same continent. It just has a, and it just can't work any actual tiles. Is there a reason Skyrim's on wealth? Yes. So it can just go straight on to factory next. There was nothing I wanted to. The only other thing to build would have been security bureau, but it was not going to get anywhere close to finishing that before assembly line finished. So that's why it's on wealth. So it can just go straight on to a factory next. Yeah, good question. Or convert a mine into. That's actually an even better suggestion. Let's turn this into a windmill. Much better suggestion. This should be a windmill. Done. And now it's not starving. Great. Good call. Good call. Wait, did we start a new turn? Okay. So Mansa's going railroad next. We got a profit. All right. Well, that is great. That is almost certainly a golden age. We'll have you come back here and chill. But I suppose it could also be a shrine, but it's a little late to be spreading Buddhism around. Buddhism is like no worldwide spread at all. Well, I guess it's spread in Hannibal's territory for some bizarre reason. Anyway, let's just see if their power rating has gone down at all. Oh, okay. Look who just discovered rifling tech. Yeah. It looks like these two have not traded units to any great extent. We also apparently lost bar graphs with Isabella, who I guess is running an insane amount of espionage. We can't even see her demos, so let's fix that so we can at least see her on the bar graphs. Yeah, again, apparently the AI just spends insane amounts on espionage. Did he already build the shrine? I don't think so, but we can check. I'm pretty sure he didn't. I don't see it there in the city list, or on the city, so. Manson not pulling a Willem, I know, right? If you go back to tech, so. He has definitely picked up rifling tech now. So we're up, well, we're no longer up rifling. Are we up anything on him? We're about to be up assembly line, but he has steel, military science, he has scientific method, he has communism, he has physics. I mean, some of these are optional techs, but we're up military tradition as well. So we're about to be up military tradition assembly line. And assembly line is a very expensive tech, but he's going railroad next. Anyway, all right. So let's start taking out the defenses here. Wait. For that tile. We hop on board, and then we can get at least 2 of these calves on board. Most we can do for right now. Let's get the rest of the stack. Control click moves the whole stack. Civ4 actually has really good tools for moving large numbers of units in a hurry. So they can't unload this turn. So I'll unload them next turn and then come back for another trip. All right, here is the next galley, or galleon. Actually, I might be able to unload.
Tell me what to do.
Oh, just dang it. If I'd been paying more attention, I could have gotten 3 of them in there this turn. Oh well. So we'll be able to load up 6 more next turn. Actually, 9 more. This galleon, and this galleon. We can load up 9 more next turn, and then that should be sufficient to take Busan as soon as they get over there. Plus these rifles coming over for some actual defense, some defensive units. I mean, Manta is in a golden age, like I'm aware of that, but still. Anyway, let's see if we can rampage through Wang's territory and then add another 6 or 7 cities, and we'll go from there. And then we also have the threat of Chin's ticking culture too, although he doesn't appear to be running the slider. If he does turn on the slider, we probably have to attack him. I don't really want to, but we probably have to. Turn a mine into a windmill and tombstone. Yes, that is another good suggestion. so that we can stay food neutral there as well. Good call. All right, cool. Slightly lowers production, at least up until we start getting unhealthiness from building factories, which will be coming soon. But then after that, we're not too far away from biology. So yeah, as soon as we grab this, we're going to have to go steel railroad. And then finally, then we'll probably have to go biology after that. Combustion, I don't think we need immediately. All it really does is, well, we'll see. Railroad is a bigger deal because that would let us found mining Inc. And then we can start spreading corporations around. I finished a levee in Murica. Look at this city's yields. Not too shabby. All right, so we're about to get another great person. I'm hoping it's going to be either a scientist. I don't really need another engineer. Engineers are great, but like at this stage of the game, we don't need them that badly. Put it on wealth for one turn, and then we'll build the factories. I really should have built Forbidden Palace like a billion years ago. Anyway. All right, you go back to building calves. I think we have enough rifles now. Harbor, again. All the cities that are on wealth are just pre-builds for factories. Pre-build might not be the right term. Oh, look at this. They're actually trying to reinforce over here. I think.
What's the plan? Reporting for duty. Your orders. Your orders.
Maritime operations. Where's my other ship? Isn't there another one? Wait, I had 3 ships over here, didn't I? Where's my other ship? There's 3 galleons here, right? Oh, it's in the city. It's still in the city. It hasn't moved out of piggy bank yet. Okay, thank you. Chat had it, even though I missed it. Get ready for cultural tensions with Mansa, I know, right? Alright. So I need 1 turn to drop these units off.
Awaiting your orders.
And then 1 turn, and then we can attack on the following turn. I don't want to attack at the amphibious penalty. That seems wasteful. I will keep these workers over here because we might need workers over on that other continent. Alright, you guys are fine there. One coming up. Alright. And it looks like the 3 galleons will be enough because it's such a short transit across this body of water. It looks like that should be sufficient. Then we're going to need to get some missionaries over there because Christianity is not present in Wang Khan cities. Anyway, here's the Chinese caravel. Oh, look at that. I never noticed the little dragon head detail. That's a nice little feature for what is just a normal unit. It's not like a unique unit or anything, just the caravel. Okay, let's dial this down. And then we can start researching steel, which unfortunately we then have to debug away from ourselves.
People can have the Model T in any color.
Literally a Chinese junk, indeed. All right, so steel. Now, fortunately, we are going to get a benefit on this because Wang Khan's already researched it. All right, factories. Factories are not cheap, but they improve the production of everything that comes after it. So we're going to get 2 unhealthiness from coal. We don't have oil connected yet, so that'll minimize how much unhealthiness we get, at least at first. Factories. Being first in the world to have factories is pretty nice. We also can try to build Pentagon, but we need to get the factories up first. All right, and here's another city that's going to do the factory. There we go. All right, on to steel. Yeah, we are a little ways behind Mansa there, but oh well. So a lot of people know scientific method. Again, we've been holding off on this because we don't want to obsolete our Sancor monasteries until we have to. I guess the only person who knows steel is Mansa. He's about to have railroad. Hopefully he won't get a great engineer and swipe mining ink. All right, anyway. Look at this. That city got reinforced, didn't it? Not that it's gonna, not that those units are gonna have much success against cavalry, but yeah, the AI is, the AI can see an attack coming in this game and defend itself. Obviously, the AI is nowhere near as good as like a true human player, but the AI is not bad in this game. It knows how to tech, it knows how to defend. It's not bad. It's definitely good enough to beat most players, especially on the higher difficulties where it gets bonuses. So I'm always pretty impressed at the AI in this game. Like, obviously we poke fun at the AI. It does a lot of silly stuff, but yeah. All right. Next up, can start reducing the defenses of this city because why not? Cannot reduce the defenses of Seoul, and is Seoul on a hill? Just out of curiosity, it is not on a hill. Okay, that's good. That'll make it easier because we're gonna have to charge cabs right into the defenses there. There's no way we can get siege units up there in time. Here comes cats, but they're too slow, honestly. I might be able to sail some of them around here and like land them next to Pyongyang, but yeah, they're a little too slow. Okay, so let's get this rifle and then 2 more calves on the boat. Split the stack. I want to split the stack. Okay. This ship does not have any movement left. Okay. Actually turn this into infantry if I wanted, but that's okay. I can always do that over there too. All right. Now I could attack with this unit, but it's silly to attack until I can send the rest of the group in. Oh, it's another protective leader, isn't it? Protective leaders. That definitely makes it harder. Definitely makes it harder, but yeah. I'm like, oh, protective. Great. Always fun attacking into those protective leaders, huh? Anyway. All right. Well, let's see if we can get this done then. And then we can get a great general. We can make a medic unit. Oh, I was like staring here for a second. I was like, wait, no, I want the factory. All right, you need to do the factory as well. The factory's not as important here because it's a heroic epic city, but we still do want the factory coal plant. So the factory is going to give us 2 unhealthiness from coal, and then the coal plant's another 2 unhealthiness. So it's going to be 4 unhealthiness here. And we'll have to get some more health. All right, courthouse done. On to factory. Factory makes every future building faster to build. All right, let's do this attack first. Oh wow, a great general just born over there. Apparently there's real fighting going on between these two. Oof. Let's get an updated world map from over there. All right, so yeah, Wang appears to be collapsing right now. He just lost 2 cities over there. So we better get while the getting's good over here. All right, so
At your service.
base attack odds are only 68%, but we haven't used our promotions yet. So let's use our promotions, shall we? Now it goes up to 86. And that is just another example of why promotions are so important. Adding 20% base strength to the cavalry, taking it from effective 15 to 18 really does make a difference. It's actually not how the promotions work, but still, yeah, it makes a big difference. Does Wang Khan have oh, he has the Confucian Holy City. Oh, yeah. So Confucianism's a little bit more well spread, isn't it? Oh, Confucianism's actually very well spread. Okay. Okay, well, I think we now have a purpose for that great prophet, don't we? That actually is worth doing. And then if we can spread it in our territory, we'll actually have a very valuable shrine. Thanks for spotting that. I did not. I was just looking at this, and then I didn't even realize that the Confucianism is a very popular world religion. It's literally in every city on the other continents, and then we can easily spread it on our territory too. Yeah, we just have to build build at least one monastery in one of these cities, and then yeah, we're still an organized religion, but long term we might want to go into free religion for the 10% science, but we're not gonna do that until we're in a golden age. All right,
Awaiting
anyway,
your orders.
let's go ahead and
Yes?
take that 86%. So 86% to win, or 87, and then 4% to retreat. So it's like 1 in 10 odds that the cat doesn't survive, roughly. So we should win, and the battle should get easier as we win too, because you hit the top defenders first. All right, that was a good win. I suspect most of these are just going to get promoted to combat 2. Mounted units cannot take the anti-archer promotion, which is cover. Only melee units can take them. I probably wouldn't want to take that promotion line anyway, though, because we're hitting the point in time where there aren't many more archery units. Okay, we were able to get Izzy's demos, so now we actually need to go back to spending on Mansa because we're about to lose his research visibility, and I want to keep that. I want to know what he's researching. All right. Oh, so this one we actually got 94%, because I think this unit didn't have full fortify bonus. Remember, it takes 5 turns to get the full fortify bonus. And we're almost through the longbows now. By the way, noteworthy that the longbows defend before the pikes. Pikes are supposed to be the anti-horse unit, but we actually get better odds against the pikes than against the longbows. Pretty interesting. All right. Now, do we take shock promotion here? If we take shock promotion, then we're going to be up against the knight and not the pike. So I think we'll just do combat 2 again. We still have roughly 90% odds. Okay, that was a flawless victory. We didn't take any... You can tell from the animation that was a flawless victory, so we didn't take any damage at all. That's certainly nice.
What's the plan?
Of course, we can't attack again because we don't have blitz promotion. Alright, and now we're up against the knights.
What do you need?
Although we should get a great general out of this. I guess we haven't won enough battles. We're not getting too much XP. The great general bar fills up based on how much XP you're getting, and we're not actually getting much XP for these victories. We're getting like 2 and 3 XP apiece. So we need to win like 15-ish battles to get the great general, which will definitely be used for a great general medic. Now, we're not doing flanking damage to the watches in the city, and that's because inside a city you don't deal flanking damage, just as an FYI. Alright, I'll let the rifle take the kill. Nice animation on the Hwacha, by the way. Very nice. We'll go ahead and take the city. This is not a very good city, by the way, but hey, the 2 most important buildings survived contact, Granary and Lighthouse. Does it have any resources? No. This is a rather sad city. Okay, so fortunately we can promote this guy to medic, and we'll move the rest of the stack in. That's nice. They can move into the city, probably spend 1 turn healing, and then we can gallop towards Seoul after that. I'll just give you combat or city garrison promotion. Okay. So I actually have 2 options on movement here. If I move here and unload, these units lose their movement. I could also move 1 more tile into the city, and the units would actually keep their movement, but there's actually no need for them to keep their movement right now, so I'm content with them losing their turns. Doesn't actually matter right now. Alright. Alright, you guys move up.
What's the plan?
And you guys move into the city. And is that actually all the units I have? Except for these catapults? Well, I guess I might as well move one of the catapults up then. I'm close to having steel, so I'd like to upgrade these, but might as well move them forward while I have the ship carrying capacity. Name the city Misery Bay. Okay. The real poverty point now. It's a bad city, but you know, with the lighthouse, it can at least work water tiles. There's that. We also are going to get incense from here, so that is a resource we do not currently control. So that's cool. A lot of longbows. A lot of longbows. It's not even a bay. Oh, caravels. Well, I'm not too concerned about getting attacked by these. If they attack, they can. If they attack me, they'll have to get. I'll get the 10% defensive bonus. Okay. I mean, you can. That's like a little bay there, I guess. A very small bay or something. Anyway, so I don't know how many units are in Seoul, but I have a feeling this number of calves can take them out. Wankon's on physics, so he doesn't even have gunpowder, right? Yeah, he's off researching physics. He does not researching gunpowder. So this should be, yeah, we should be able to run through him without too much trouble. All right, Hammy Hill's finished its bank. Now onto factories. Most of my cities are just going to be building factories right now. So what's going on at home is not that interesting right now. It's just everybody's building factories. All right, University and Admins and Scott. Factory. Even if it takes a while. All right, we got another great engineer, so I don't know quite what to do with this guy. Probably save for another Golden Age, honestly. Could also use to rush by the Pentagon as a possibility as well. So Izzy's revolting, but into a late game civics. Good thing for her, she's spiritual, so... Alright, so let's see how long it's going to take to heal all these guys. 1 turn. 2 turns. Alright, most of these units should be back to full. That unit's already at full. Alright, we should be able to move out. We can move out next turn with these guys. Yeah, most of them will be healed up to full. There's our medic. Definitely want those medic units. You... Yeah, heal. Just chill for now. You be ready to board and come on a board. All right. So
Tell me what to do.
this is a lot of calves for this stage of the game, at least.
Your orders.
Up on board.
Your
Actually, one thing I could do is I could have one of these I could have the rifles that are full health start moving forward, because then they'll be able to cover the stack next turn.
Yes.
And if he wants to just like attack her, well, that guy's got city garrison promotion, but oh well. If he wants to attack this random rifle, whatever. I should get odds on pretty much anything that he can throw at me. If he wants to throw away like 2 or 3 units, I'm content with attacking out of the city, where the defenses are weaker, or where I don't have to attack into huge defensive bonuses. As I said, I don't know what these catapults are really going to do, but... Come on board, Great Prophet. Come join the adventure. We can stay there for right now. I just noticed who I'm conquering this game. Wang Khan with rifles and calves. Does he not like rifling? His tech preferences mean that he often does not emphasize rifling, just due to his tech preferences. So yeah, he often skips that. Oh, okay, we're like really close to having steel. All right, let's grab this, and then we'll have to delete it and then re-research it again. Unfortunately, we can still see Mansa's research, can't we? Okay, yeah, he just finished railroad tech this turn, unfortunately. But at least we're up military tradition assembly line. He's up a fair bit behind scientific method. Wait, Chin has saved up an awful lot of gold. What is he doing with all that gold? At least he's not plotting war at the moment. Okay. Not plotting war. Can we see his research? No, we can't see his research. Apparently he dialed up the espionage slider, or did something that caused us not to be able to see his research anymore. So let's see if we can get his research visibility. Again, I want to be able to see if he turns the slider on for culture. Let's see if this unit gets attacked. Just curious if he'll... Alright, does not
Before
appear to have
that
gotten
steam drill
attacked.
shall beat me down, I'll die with my hammer in my hand.
Alright. I'll just put this on drama for right now. Alright, we've finished the Hermitage, so we actually have 87 culture per turn here, and we hit 5,000 culture. I mean, this city has 5,000 culture, and it doesn't control its own first string tiles. It's like, are you kidding me? That's 5,000 culture, and it doesn't control its own first ring. That's pretty insane. I don't know what to say. Alright, so we have to world builder. Alright, at least his golden age finally came to an end, so we need to world builder this. I'm gonna just go in here, and then it's steel. Where is steel? I think it's at the bottom. Here it is. So we just remove steel from ourselves, get out of the world builder, and so now we can research steel a second time. Wait. Oh, huh. It apparently... Okay. Huh. I tried to remove steel, but apparently we just still have it again. Okay. Well, I tried, you guys. I don't know how this is coded in the game, but it looks like... Yeah, Chin did build Cystine a while ago. I don't know how to do this. I tried that. Oh, I guess that's from his Great Merchant, probably. So I guess we just did end up getting steel or democracy for free. I wasn't able to remove that, unfortunately. I removed it for myself, but then it still had the 4,000 beakers saved up. I guess that gets saved
What do you need?
or something somehow. Okay, that city is not very well defended. It's a 60% culture, but half the defenders are just watches. All right, well, let's get all the calves that are healthy. All right, so you need to continue healing.
At your service.
I want the ones that are injured to keep healing.
Ready for action. Awaiting your orders.
A lot of these guys are one all for promotion. And then I want the medic has to stay there too. But yeah, we have quite a few healthy calves here. I would think that this is enough, even with the city's defenses. Could upgrade these to infantry, but rifles should be plenty over here. Wait, did I just move the empty galleon? Oh, jeez. They were on top of each other. And there's actually no more units to ferry, so it's not a big deal, but anyway, so unload these. I'm just kind of amused that I moved the wrong unit by accident. And let's...
What do you need?
Same thing, unload these. Great Prophet can actually run into that city next turn. Alright, let's see if we can... At 99.5, I'll take those odds. Get a little extra XP. A little extra war weariness as well, but we actually lost half our health there. Not a great result. Alright, that was better. That one didn't take any damage at all. Just this city will be back to 4% defense next turn, so we'll bombard it one more time and then move on. Alright. I wonder what Mansa's going for next. He is out of his golden age. Let's see what his research looks like next turn once the golden age is done.
Before that steam drill shall beat me down.
All right,
I'll
factory
die
on the
with my
coal
hammer in
plant.
my hand.
Then we'll figure out the health, how to deal with the health issue after that. All right, library done. On to factory. It'll take a while, but wait, did that say maintenance 0? Oh, we must have gotten a We Love the King Day in celebration in there. Okay. Yep, indeed it did get a We Love the King Day. That's like a relic held over from the early days of Civ. There's really no reason for that to be in this game. But it is. Okay. Looks like they put one more unit in there. All right, so this is going to be a bit of a slaughter. We should lose some calves here. So we want to start with the unpromoted ones, or the ones that only have the 5 XP. So we actually do have odds here, though. That's pretty good. We still have, 60% odds and then 10% to retreat. So that's not bad. We have like 3 and 4 odds for the cab to survive, which is pretty good when just attacking longbows in a city with no siege ahead of time. All right, cool. Won the first one. And there's only 2 longbows. After that, it gets much easier. The pike will also be a tricky unit to clear, but yeah, same odds. We'll manage the health issue later. I mean, we can always build supermarkets or roast, whatever they're called. Okay, cool. We won. So winning both of those is pretty good. One of those calves went down to 1.5 HP. Yeah, we were down to 10 out of 100. 1 hit away from dying, so I'm quite happy for that. Now that unit will promote. That unit actually gained 3 XP. Did the other one gain? Yeah, they both got 3 XP from that. Pretty good. So we're about to pop a great general on like this next victory. All right, one more longbow. This one does not have full fortify. It has 20%, not 25%. But not a significant difference. All right, we won all 3 in the 60% range. That's pretty lucky. Yeah, and there's the great general popping up. Let's get the... See if we can get this guy over here so we can join with that medic unit. And create a medic 3. Then after that, I'll probably use them for super specialists. But okay, anyway, we're not done with that attack yet, game. All right. I do think I want shock here because I'm going to hit the pike no matter what. Yeah. Even with shock, the odds are only 63%. This is the most dangerous unit remaining. Alright, well, we're having the god luck today. I don't need the luck to be this good, but we're getting it. And then what's next? This crossbow. So, crossbows do not get all of the city bonuses that longbows do. They're both 6 strength, but the crossbows do not have the innate city defense bonuses that longbows have, so they are much easier to kill. That's why this one is so far down the list. Wait, did he actually win this? Okay, I thought for a second that the animation was such that the crossbow had won, but no. And then this mace has no fortify bonus or innate city bonus. Oh, maybe I should have taken shock here. It's just the 60% tile defense bonus and the 8 base strength. Probably should have taken shock promotion there. Oh, well, I got the retreat, so that works. I'll take that. And so now we'll go back to the units that already have already have 7 XP, so we can fish for more experience. That way at least one of them can take formation now. That's the anti-cav promotion. Formation's very good. Alright. Alright, well we actually won every single battle, which I was not expecting. Cool, what did we get? Oh, wow. Look at what survived capture here. It even came with an academy and a great military instructor. Jeez. Holy cow. Didn't come with a granary, that's about it. Cool. Okay. Well then, I'm happy to get all these buildings. Build the granary first and then we'll get the factory after that. It's going to be in resistance for a billion years too. Alright. Yeah, let's heal up for a turn or two and then we'll grab this city as well. Okay, so we've got some... Well, actually, how many healthy calves do I have here? Just out of curiosity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then here I have 6, 7, 8. 8. Is that enough to take this city? I think it... Oh, there's a combat 3 unit. Let's wait one more turn. Oh, I made a mistake here. What I should have had is I should have had some of these rifles on board a ship, and then I could... You know what we can do? Let's put one... So this guy stays here. And I have a rifle with this stack too? Yeah. Let's take these other 2 rifles and put them on one of these ships, and then they can drop next to that city next turn. I should have had them in the ship already. Then I could have dropped them next to the city this turn with Cavs moving up for support. That's okay. Instead, I'll drop them off next turn, and then we'll move to attack this city next turn. But I could have done that one turn faster.
Awaiting your orders.
So we'll just pile into Seoul this turn and hold there.
At your service.
And I'm one turn behind on this guy. Did I just move my medic up into this? Where's the medic? Okay.
What's the plan?
So next turn, how many movement points does the Great General have? Okay, it has 2. So next turn I can move, unload, 1, 2, 3, attach to the medic unit, and then they'll all get the Great General healing bonus. Okay. Alrighty.
Yes.
So we can move these units up. As I said, this is just going to be pile into Seoul this turn. Oh, and the catapults can be moving up too. I'm wondering if I want to upgrade some of these to whatchamacallit? Cannons. Why did it take me so long to think of that? I think we definitely want to do this. So we'll just go ahead and do that now. And they can start moving up. They will be useful. Okay, is one of these cities on a hill? This one's on a hill, but we can take out the defenses with the frigates on this city. So I'll try to move try to start moving these cannons towards like this tile right here. I was trying to ping it, and then I used some auto command. All right, you guys need to wait here like one more turn. Or did we already bombard this turn here? Can't remember. Did we bombard at the start of this turn? We did. We already bombarded this turn. Okay. So you guys can start moving forward. Oh, there's more of these things? Okay. That's a lot of caravels. Let's keep these guys alive to take out the defenses of Pyongyang. I don't need to be killing caravels. I need to take out this 60% here. Korean junks. Yeah, Korean junks is not, I don't know why that would be a banned word in chat or whatever. All right, anyway, as I said, let's have you hang out here in the city. And then you guys can pretty much all move into the city, I think. We'll figure out who stays in there next turn. This is an empty galleon, I think. Yeah, you could just be back here, because we would probably have to ferry more units over at some point. Come on over. Time to build that Confucian shrine. We won't get the gold for it while we're in anarchy, but we might as well knock it out right now. There we go, Kong Miao. No, there's no animation for the shrines, just the static screen. There wasn't time in development to give them all Wonder movies. All right, next turn we'll move up here with the cabs and hit this city. We'll also drop off these 2 rifles to help out. So coming along pretty good. I mean, we took that city without any losses again, right? I don't think I've lost a unit yet in this war. So yeah, coming along. Have some more territory to pick up. And Wang Kan's GMP is still way above ours, even though he is in no longer in a golden age. I mean, we're getting there, but geez, this dude, okay. Well, we should be able to at least see what he's researching next turn. All right, factory done, coal plant next. I'm not sure what we're going to do about unhealthiness, but we'll figure it out. Mansa finished the Kremlin. Okay, wait, what is he researching? I should have, did I lose research visibility on him? Oh my god. What is he doing in terms of espionage to have this much? I lost research visibility on him again. He has to be running the slider. But if he's running the slider, then his research performance is even more ridiculous. Ah, jeez. Anyway, so I guess there's no real reason to go to communism at any point because he already built the Kremlin. Fortunately, the AI doesn't know how to use the Kremlin, so that's a plus. All right, anyway. Mansa Jin. At least Chin is not turning on the slider. He really probably should have at some point. His culture's not going to advance that much without it. All right, anyway. So move in here. Unload. Where's my medic in this big stack? Come on, I know you're in here somewhere. Here we go. All right. No, not the rifle. Great General. Arminius. The Teutoburg Forest, the German commander of the Teutoburg Forest. All right, anyway, so now we can promote to Medic 2, Medic 3. We actually get another bonus promotion, so we'll take Morale for the extra movement. Because we're charismatic, we get that. All right. Okay, so units that are... So now, yeah, you can heal up. Now these units will heal super fast. All right, you're healthy, so you move up here. Rename Soul to Troll King. Sure. 26 cities already have Confucianism. That's a lot. Now we still need to get the... And we actually have Market, Grocer, and Bank all survive capture. Man, this city's going to pay for itself. Okay. Let's go ahead and promote. And we'll promote you so you heal faster. Yeah, you'll be back in action in 1 turn. Same thing here. Jeez, this guy's at 1 HP. Heal. All right, you're healthy. You're healthy. I think I've gotten through most of the units that attacked now. You're healthy. I think all the rest of these are good. Or not all of them. There's another one at 1.5 HP. Heal. 2 turns? What nonsense is this? 2 whole turns. We're just going to put them all on the same tile. And these guys can help attack too. Like rifles can definitely beat longbows in a fight. Alright, meanwhile, now we've got all these. So I'd like to get to this tile here. But we can just as easily go 2, 3, 4. So we'll put you in Troll King for this turn. And you can skedaddle back in this direction too. Alright, you're good there for right now, until we have some unit to bring over. We should be able to capture some workers from over here too, which would be nice. I wouldn't mind bringing some workers over. Alright. So, things are going well in every respect except Mansa being like an out-of-control demon when it comes to teching. Anyway, 2 turns to railroad, and then we've got the... We actually have double great engineers who can potentially found mining ink. So as long as Mansa doesn't roll a great engineer on like the next 2 turns, we're good. And then this other great engineer is probably for a golden age. Or galleons getting it. Okay, I was not expecting that. Well, at least I unloaded those units. As I said, I was not expecting that. So we are starting to get a little war weariness, but the good news is we actually have a tremendous amount of happiness in this game. Like a tremendous amount of happiness. Alright, so this is going to drive us further into unhealthiness, but as I said, hopefully we can get to biology relatively fast. Alright. There's a random knight here, okay. We have 3 longbows and a pike. Let's just see who gets the better odds. So you would get 50%. I have to imagine we have better odds than that with combat 3 units. 83%, okay. This is against the city garrison 3 unit. So the other 2 are only city garrison 2. So that's where we have 93%. what difficulty Mansa can beat a human in a duel and always peace? I mean, it depends on the skill of the human player, right? We don't have any more. Okay, we don't have any more 3 promo units, so we only have 86% for this. We're about due to lose a unit. I mean, we've been winning all of these. We've had odds on all these battles, but we are due to lose somebody at some point. All right, you know, and then here's a great place to use the rifle, because against the pike. Pike does not get that bonus against the rifle. All right, there we go. And, all right, well, again, the basic units survive capture, so we can just put it on Forge next. This city does have a food bonus to make it worthwhile to have. So you can just stay up there. Give you, I guess you can take double promos, why not? All right. So you, horses that took damage, can head back here to where our Great General Medic is located. You actually didn't even take damage. All right, where are we going next? Probably Wonsan. Well, actually the calves, I want the, we'll probably take both of these, right? If we, how long is it going to take the cannons to get down there? So they need 3 turns to get there and then a turn to bombard. So we probably will have the calves head for Pyongyang first. They could go 1, 2, 1, 2. They could like move to here and attack. And then from here, so they'll just start moving to this tile here as the frigates continue taking out the defenses here. Anyway, if you're curious about, there's the shark fin collapsing for Wang Khan. Apparently Mansa is more powerful than us too. He's just, this dude, man. Seriously, this dude. Anyway, can turn science down here on the last turn. All right, so as said, I would like a rifle to cover those units if possible. Can you make it to this tile? Yes, you can. Cool. It's a good thing I've been winning all these rounds because I have had 0 reinforcements on this campaign. Actually, I'll move you forward here. Don't I have 1? All right. So you need to hang out here. You're our healing unit. Okay, you are full health. Let's give you formation. And you can take out this knight that's just randomly in the way. I'm moving here so I don't have to attack across the river, even though this means it's going to waste movement on this guy. I am turning a dog pile. I suppose that's true. All right, actually, yeah, take the hill tile. That'll give us more visibility. We can move these healthy calves forward. All right, you're at 14.6 out of 5. That's good enough. That's good enough. You heal. You heal. Okay. And you guys are still full health, so you can also make it onto the hill tile. You did not take any damage that round. You need to get back in the city to heal. And you're full health too. So these guys can be... All right, yeah. So we need 2 more turns to strip the defenses, and that'll be right when I'm ready to attack there. Campaign's going pretty well. All right, now these workers want to do anything. They're still in a combat zone, so I think I might just keep them here for right now, but definitely going to want them soonish. I mean, we're going to be able to build railroads really soon, like literally next turn, so workers are going to be back in action soon enough. Like, time to wake... Hey, workers that have been asleep all this time, time to wake up. Time to wake up and start building some railroads on all the tiles that can use them. Wait, the city's... oh, we must have unhappiness. Yeah. That's okay. This war's not going to go on too much longer. And you're fine there as well. So how many cities does Wang Khan have remaining? Just out of curiosity. He has 4 cities left. Should be able to snap up both of these pretty quickly. We'll see if Hannibal gets this one. If he doesn't, I'll just hop over there and snap it up for myself. Well, it's actually not that valuable. I might just raise it, honestly. Because I'll never be able to control the sheep or the fish. They'll be too deep in his culture. So if I can't control the sheep or the fish, it's not really a worthwhile city. Anyway, so did we pick up any new resources here? I think are we trading for this corn? I can't remember if we actually have a domestic source of corn or if we're trading for it. It would be nice to have a domestic source of it. And we are picking up resources that can be used with mining ink as well, which we're about to found this turn unless Mansa snipes it on the inner turn.
I fooled you. I fooled you. I got
I
pig
do like
iron.
the I
I
fooled
got
you.
pig iron. I got all pig
Got
iron.
all pig iron. Coal, iron, copper, gold, silver. Okay. All right. So where are we heading next? I think the next target is biology. So we're finally going to have to research scientific method and obsolete our monasteries, which is slightly sad, but it's not the end of the world. We don't have Temple of Artemis. We don't have Parthenon. We don't have Great Library. It's not that big of a deal. Then we'll have to decide when we want to go to combustion and connect our oil, assuming we have oil. But yeah, scientific method biology is next because we're going to need the extra food. Yeah, you can see the unhealthiness is not amazing right now. It's okay. We'll regrow once these farms have more. I mean, we would just starve off specialists, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, what's up next? Pentagon? Might as well make a run at it, right? We don't need anything else here. I'm not going for ironworks. Well, I can't build ironworks here. Even more unhealthiness there. Well, what I'd love to do is build. Actually, what I can do? Let's get some more missionaries. Can definitely build these. Let's get some missionaries going for that other continent. We need to continue spreading Christianity. All right, getting those coal plants up. Okay. Time to wake up the workers. Yes, where are they? Before I forget about them. This peak, I couldn't even control this peak. Anyway, at least there's no culture on Long John Silver's tile yet. Okay, where, I have a stack, here they are, over here, okay. All right, first things first. Well, we wanna get our hill tiles that have mines on them connected. So we can put these in groups of 2 for the most part. They'll just be railroading their way around. Meanwhile, over here, we've got workers. You can build railroads outside your territory. I don't think any random unit's going to run in and snipe them there. All right. 13%, and then that'll be down to 0 next turn. Okay. There's a random mace wandering around. Let's see if do we have any shot? We do have a shot guy in this stack. Like, do I have a random shot guy? Much better to kill this guy outside a city than in a city where it gets defensive bonuses. Just kill him out on the open plains. It didn't even take much damage. All right, shift click. Move here. Grab that next turn and then move on. All right, so you can heal for 1 turn and then you're back in the action. The slow mover stack advances up a tile. You can be in position to attack next turn. Anything else that's full health can move up too. All right, let's have you wait there 1 more turn. You need to heal. You can promote and then heal in 1 turn. And you 2 are good to go. I wish I had cultural control. Oh wait, can I? I can actually move here, and then these guys can join in the attack next turn. Nice. They'll be in range. All right, just checking to see if there's anything else over here. There is not. This is a really good city, by the way. Like, look at the food bonuses here. Double food bonuses. A lot of nice, tasty cottages. Not bad at all. So yeah, we're definitely going for biology. And in terms of graphs, power, you can see we're kind of crushing this dude. I mean, our power can surge as well if we just actually build military. GMP, we are just not keeping up with this guy. Production, we're ahead. Food, we're miles ahead. Now, I don't know how much of that is culture. A fair bit of that could be culture from Mansa. So some of that is definitely culture, but still. Let's see. So we picked up. All right. Well, when we have scientific method, we'll get another good look. So he does have combustion already. That means he can build oil stuff, but doesn't have assembly line. So we're up assembly line, but I think he's up everything else you can see here. We're headed for biology next. He can research flight, but that's because he has combustion. At least scientific method's relatively cheap. It's only a 2-turn research. Oh yeah, we should keep an eye on Diplo, just out of curiosity. So we actually have good relations with everyone other than Chin and Wang Khan, and Wang Khan's not going to be long for this world. Mansa is not happy with Hannibal. Hannibal does not like Mansa either, but Mansa's way stronger than Hannibal right now. We're still holding locked and friendly with Izzy. And I think I need to stay in this religion because if I went to free religion, I would lose that +7. I don't want to have to fight her. I'm content to stay on good terms. All right, we did at least get research visibility back on Mansa, so he's also going assembly line, which is the very expensive tech. I guess we should just check in to see if Chin is plotting war. I can't imagine he's plotting war. He is still missing rifling tech, right? Now he can research it now, but he's pretty far behind technologically. He's pretty far behind. Yeah, Mansa plotting is rare, but not unheard of. He does not appear to be plotting war, though. He's content just to do his Mansa moneybags thing. Yeah, let's get these missionaries going. All right, wow, this city is starving at a pretty frantic rate right now. It's okay, though. Just get up to the full 3 missionaries. Oh, this city's unhappy. Well, we better get the market then. That'll fix its unhappiness. The great starvation. Everybody's dying. Everything's dying off right now. It's okay. We're gonna get to biology. Don't worry. Just gonna have to get to biology, and then you'll see. All right. So let's have these guys get the railroads on those hill tiles over there. The mines. Oh, and I never woke up the workers down. Dang it. Missed 1 turn of railroading. That's not a big deal, but still. I gotta wake up the workers in the south as well. Down here, I have another stack here.
Ready for action. Awaiting your orders.
Alright. You guys. We'll do the, wow, and why is it, it's like, I could stick with the workers here, or we could jump over to the other side of the world. I guess technically those workers are asleep, but still, the unit cycling in this game is really weird. Alright. So we finished stripping off the defenses here. There's the Caravel fleet is apparently still in action. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. I want combat 3. Yeah, I want combat 3 if I can. I'd like to use these for cleanup because they're not close to that city at the bottom of the screen. Only 70%. Interesting. Oh, is that because it's on a hill? Oh, yeah, because it's on a hill. That's why the odds are worse here. Even with the combat 3 cav, it's only 70%, and that's after stripping off the defenses too. We're very lucky that the capital, Troll King, was not on... Very lucky that this was not on a hill. It would have been much worse. So are we finally going to lose our first unit? We still have not lost a unit yet in this war. Nope, not that guy. That guy says, nope, not me. So we get the same odds here. We won an awful lot of battles in like the 70 to 80% range. Alright, odds still holding true here. So, yeah, only 71%. I'm not going to send the combat 2s in if combat 3 is only getting 70%. Ah, we got the retreat. Okay, cool. Alrighty, well, we got the retreat, and that's all we need. Alright. We've had very good luck with stuff surviving capture, too. Granary, so we're missing the forge, but we kind of got everything else we would have wanted here. Not bad. Okay. Alright, time to wheel down and hit this city next turn. We've got the cannons available, so they'll be able to strip the defenses. And this Hwacha is just out in no man's land for no reason. And then we'll be ready to ride onwards towards this city. All right, meanwhile, you guys up here can start moving towards this city. Oh, hello. Well, looks like Hannibal's got this taken care of. One of those stacks we're familiar with from AI Survivor. Did he get the defenses down? Yep, defenses are down, so that city's going to fall between turns. All right. Looks like I didn't need to worry about that.
Awaiting your orders.
All right. Move on up.
Yes, all present and accounted for. Yes, your orders.
How far this unit can go by running through Pyongyang's borders. Rename Pyongyang to Bestrol. Oh, thank you. Don't forget to found Mining Inc. Yes, I think I forgot to do that last turn, didn't I? Thanks for the reminder. What was this? Bestrol? And I guess that city in the up there still has to be renamed too. Yes.
What do you need? What's the
All right, Mining Inc. So we want to put this in Calpetty because this is our shrine city where we have Wall Street. So you want to put your corporations in whatever city has Wall Street. All right, so Mining Inc. Rename Gyeongsang MacArthur. Okay. We did do a naval operation there. MacArthur. All right, so what are we getting from Mining Inc? Let's see. So currently it adds 14 production at the cost of 9 gold, but the cost of 9 gold is not as bad as it might seem. Well, we do have the corporate payments, but yeah, I mean the production that's a pretty big increase. 14 production is a lot. So this we'll definitely want to spread around, and then we'll get the corporate income from it. So we get 4 gold. Okay, we get 4 gold back, and then that gets multiplied by 3, so it offsets most of the cost. And of course, by doing this, this means like building wealth later on in the game becomes more efficient too, because we get the extra production. Yeah, because we get that extra production. So we need to spread that around. So as soon as this city finishes the coal plant, we can build the mining exec. So first we'll get it to our heroic epic city, and then we'll go from there. All right. I think, oh man, we can't really move this unit anywhere at all, can we? I guess this is like the best we can do over here. All right, everything is basically healed at this point, so we can start moving this guy up. We can start moving our medic unit up. You're like, wait, what? 3 moves. Yep, 3 movement units. Very, very unusual to see the 3 movement units. All right, and yeah, so we'll just connect. Right now, we'll just look to connect these cities together. Or Misery Bay. Gonna starve. Is there any way we can get culture in here? Oh, missionary. Yeah, got our missionary. Too bad we don't have. Oh wait, we have music tech. We can build culture. We definitely want to do that. We definitely want to build culture so we can pop the borders. Yeah, otherwise we could work water tiles here, but we can't. All right, well, drop the cottage then while you're there. All right, where are those missionaries? I've got a missionary. Oh, I have more missionaries being built. They can't get on the ship for another turn yet. Okay. That's fine. We've got the missionaries and we can build culture, and then we're just waiting for a lot of these other cities to pop. So we should be able to take Wonsan, no problem. We can get the defenses down and even send in a catapult for collateral. We should have odds with the City Raider 2 cannon attacking there. All right, so we do obsolete our Sankor monasteries, but this does clear the way to get to biology, which is what we need. That's all the missionaries we can build at the moment. So why don't you work on Pentagon for us? Might as well. All right, coal plant done here. Starvation enabled. It's okay. Biology's on the way, you guys. We're -5 food per turn. It's okay. Biology's on the way. While we have a minute here, why don't you knock out these buildings? another city that could use some. I don't think there's anything. I mean, I could build military here, but I don't know that we need military at the moment. So I can just build wealth. And this add that is that 70 gold per turn? Is that right? Wow, that's 70 gold per turn from running wealth there. Jeez. Okay. Um, well, we can use some of these cities to help build the creative construction missionary or people, whatever they're called. Once we have oil. Let's see. I guess we can see where the oil is. Oh, we do have oil up there in the northern tundra. So we have one. We have one source of oil that's land-based. At least we have the one. Actually, we have another one over here. So to no surprise, this was captured by Hannibal. And Wang Khan is not long for this world. Okay. We just have to make sure we get down there and grab this city, which is actually not a very good city, but we'll still take it. Wonsan, on the other hand, is a good city. Okay, so bombard with the ones that don't have any promotions here. Alright, now I can bombard with this, or I can just attack. Because this one actually has City Raider too. I'll just bombard with it, get that down to 0. We have enough units that can attack the city. Alright, we're not attacking with the medic. That would be silly. We'll send in more of the promoted horses. What's the advantage of building wealth? So the biggest advantage of building wealth is it just lets you run 100% on the slider. So let me put it this way. So I mean, you can of course do either, but it tends to be better to run the wealth so that you can keep the slider at a higher amount and then continue getting all the commerce multipliers off research. Is that a Carthaginian stack next to you? And it's a random knight, not a stack.
Awaiting your orders.
Just one knight. Okay, that unit's not at full HP. Yeah, I mean it's not really that big of a difference, but it's just like the general thing that I found is build wealth until you can get to break even at 100%, and then more beakers from there. Now, if you happen to have like 5,000 gold in the bank and you just don't care about burning through gold, then you can build research and then it'll increase your beaker amount. So you can do that as well. Yes, we are going to try to spread the corporation around. 90%. Do I have I don't suppose I have a guy with formation promotion. No. Okay. It's 90% odds, right? I keep expecting to lose one of these, and so far it hasn't happened. We keep winning. So we have the only unit we've lost in the entire war was that galleon that the caravels ganged up on and sank. Literally the only unit so far that has died. This unit doesn't appear to have any fortify. Alright. So there's only one city left. Wow, Scotland Yard. Jeez, okay. I guess we found our espionage city. Maybe we do run spy specialists here. Already has a security bureau and Scotland Yard. Anyway. Yeah, the only thing it's missed, so put it on Forge and see what happens. Cool.
What's the plan?
Alright, so we've moved like our triage center up to this city here.
Ready for action.
And everything healthy. Let's see. Well, let's see what's actually in that city first. So that is on a hill, and there are 2 longbows, a crossbow, and a pike. Now, the advantage to moving quickly is it doesn't give them time to get more defenders in there.
Reporting for duty.
So I'm probably just going to send everything forward and accept some losses in exchange for capturing this city more quickly. Because I don't want to give them time to build trained defenders. So I'm just going to throw all my calves forward and accept that some of them are probably going to bite it. But just anything that can get in range of that city. I'll come back to you in a second.
Present and accounted for.
1, 2, yeah, because like this unit can reach, I think we can get enough calves in range to be able to take that city next turn.
Tell me what to do.
And like this stack too. Well, these units are, this unit might be able to get an attack. The ones that are at 2 HP are not.
Yes.
They just need to go heal. Units that are out of strength are like useless in Civ 4. Unlike in Civ 6, where units that are damaged still are just about as good as they perform basically about as well as they do when they're like there's not a big difference. It's not that big a deal to lose health in Civ 6. All right, let's move over here so we get some more visibility. And we've got another cav over here. Can move up. Just continue to move up as far as possible. Yeah, we have about how many units can attack that next turn? Just out of curiosity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 units can attack against 4 defenders. That should be enough. We'll see. We'll see how many can get into that city. And actually, even the Great General can attack if I move it up 1 tile. If I need like to finish off a red line defender, so I'll move it up 1 tile for that reason. All right. Have to make sure we get the kill point. I know, right? Have to get the kill for AI Survivor. All right, so we can unload. I actually don't think we have to unload. You can convert from the boat. Oh, did that actually use up its... Wait, why did that use up its movement? Why did it use up its movement to unload from the boat? That doesn't make sense. Unloading is not supposed to cost you your movement points. Oh, well. We can wait a turn. It's not a big deal, but that's weird. Yeah, T-Hawk wrote a good article on that for anyone who's curious. It's pretty in-depth. It's more in-depth than I've ever tried to go on those mechanics. All right, anyway. Okay, back to railroad building.
What's the plan?
All right, so we connected these cities together. Yeah, these galleons, not needed anymore, over here at least. When did you embark the... I don't think it was this turn. Maybe it was this turn, I don't know. You are at 0.6 health, so you need to heal. Get in the city so you can heal. You are not going to be able to do anything on the attack. Okay. All right, so let's see. We've got a connection here. Let's try to get Piggy Bank connected with you. Hop on board. Get you ready. All right. Let's start sending the road network to the east. Over here towards railroad network, excuse me. Where's another tile? Here we go. Doing the tiles that actually get the benefit first, while also trying to connect them from a rails perspective. Okay. It's like moving half on the rails, half on roads. All right. All these cities starving. It's like biology, it's on the way. We're getting there. I'm also taking these cities so I can get no sinking Korean carrot. Well, we'll see. Maybe we can fish for another kill if we can before we finish off Nampo. Try to get a little more great general points. We are the largest in the world. Hannibal is actually second largest. Interesting. All right, Hammy Hills, another city that is starving. Every city is starving frantically right now. But you can actually build mining ink executives for us. All right, forge done, or factory done. Now onto the coal plant. I guess we're gonna build the rails first. Okay. All right, did they add more? Oh, wow. Well, they didn't add any more defenders. They did cram 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 workers in here, which I am not going to complain about. Okay. All right, well, let's see what we got. Who goes in first? So we only get 27% odds with the Combat 3. Oof. Those are not great odds. So we might as well send in a 2 promo unit. Yeah, the odds are basically the same for Combat 1 versus Combat 2. So we're finally going to lose some units here, unless we get insanely lucky. Well, we got a retreat. Okay. And that was the CG3 unit. I'll certainly take that. Because we had like we got 2 hits in. Take that. Okay. So We have 27% on the combat 2. We have 57% on combat 3, so I'm definitely going to take the better odds on this. Have like slightly over 50% odds to win, and then another 12% to retreat. Oh, we finally lost a cav. No! I can't believe it didn't happen earlier. Okay. Let's try to avoid using injured units if we can. All right, well, now we're up to 57%. Can we do better than that? Nope, it's still the same 57 on either of these guys. And these guys are both hurt? Yeah. So it's got to be now the 7 out of 8 HP. So, you know, looking at this, you're like, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's like, we are going to suffer casualties, but not as many as you might think. Because, like, we did have odds to retreat in each battle. And now that we've damaged the top 2 longbows, we win easily against them. My thinking was we'll probably lose 1 cav for each one of the units that is full health. So, like, we retreated at low odds, so we saved a unit, and then we did die against one of the other longbows. But, you know, the second battle was 50-50, the third battle was 50-50. We won 1, we lost 1. So if we're lucky, we might be able to get through this with only 1 unit lost because we got the retreat. So, like, maybe not as bad as it might have looked like initially. Now, we do have a shock guy here. Here we go. Shock guy against the pike. This is probably the last. If we win this battle, then we're probably golden. It's like 50-50 odds to win this, basically. And then some retreat odds, too. Oh, well, we retreated again. We're definitely getting lucky on the retreats. So now we should win easily the remaining battles. Well, 82% is not win easily, but we can win it. Okay, and that's it. So because we had some luck with retreats, probably should have lost 3 units, but instead we're going to lose 1 because we got lucky on retreats. So I was expecting to lose about 3 units, and yeah, but like once you take some of the strength off those units, it gets a lot easier. Yeah, now it's 99%. So. No, we'll just capture this city. I don't want to raise this one. It's not a particularly good city. Actually, it's a pretty terrible city. But, so Mansa will control... He'll control the, he'll control this tile, but he... Wait. Let me just... He apparently doesn't have any culture on this tile. 40% Malani. Interesting. Oh, I don't have visibility. Yeah, so he'll have control of the tiles to the south of Nampo, but he won't have control of the center tile. Now, is that good enough to be worth keeping, or should we just raise this? Yeah, we would only be able to work the desert tiles. That's pretty sad. But if we raise this, Mansa probably just dumps another city right here. So we probably need to keep it just for that reason. Okay. Yeah, we can farm another Great General Point by sinking a unit at 99.6%. There we go. Actually, again, took more damage. All right. I'm going to give the honor of finishing the campaign to our Great General Medic. Let's see what's in the city. Not much, but as I said, I don't want Mansa to have more territory, so I think I'm going to keep this, even though it's a terrible city. And it's mostly just desert tiles. Never going to amount to much. All right, that should be it, right? Yeah, there we go. Korean Civ has been destroyed. Okay, well, I wasn't anticipating that, but I mean, the opportunity presented itself. Let's pretty much just leave it at that. The opportunity presented itself. Okay, dry poverty point. Yep. I think if we remove the spaces, it fits. Just barely. Are we going to move our army back to China? Well, probably we'll keep this army over here, honestly, because we have to make sure these cities have defense against Mansa, who has top power in the game right now, higher than ours. So yeah, I don't think we want to, I mean, he's not planning on declaring war on anyone, but anyway. So at least we made good friends with Hannibal. Now he's pleased towards us. Now he can still declare war at pleased, but still good news. Yeah, he is not plotting war again. All right, Chin. I wanted to check wanted to get his research visibility. Jeez, we keep losing research. You know what? Let's just do this. We'll keep research visibility on these two. These two are my allies, so I don't really have to watch them. These two are not my allies, so trying to keep an eye on the two of them. At least Mansa's going after fascism. Mansa's researching a lot of optional techs. Like, we don't really need to research this tech ever either. Like, if he gets a great general, it's like, so be it. I don't really care that much if he gets a great general. So, alrighty. So yeah. On we go then. Next up, well, let's get our unit. We can probably keep our units in like Wonsan. I think I need another rifle too for the. I think I need more rifles for. I think I have like one for every city, except I don't have any. I need two. I need one for Best Troll and Wonsan. Well, we'll have more than enough opportunity to build more units out of Tombstone. That's not a problem. And we should be able to get biology in 2 turns. All right. Let's just move everybody into Wonsan for right now. A good staging ground area. Oh, we need the medic. Whoops, the medic is down here, so it's not healing. Oh well, that's okay. We'll move the medic back next turn. You can go hang out here until we get an actual defender for Best Troll. These frigate. Oh, these are frigates. Okay, I was gonna say these galleons should be in position to move around. All right, Misery Bay. We'll just build the railroad connection while we're waiting for cities to come out of resistance. MacArthur's about to come out of resistance. Oh, you know, the other thing we need here is we need a Confucian missionary, but I think we can get one out of Troll King, which has vastly better production. All right, heal. All right, so we now have this connection here. Let's make sure we have it going over to Calpatty. And over here, again, trying to improve the tiles that actually gain the benefit. All right, spread religion. See if this works. Spread religion. Nice. So our religion Christianity continues to spread. It's in almost every city in the world at this point, because it's in every city on our continent, right? Every single one has Christianity. And then on the other continent, now it's been spread to all of Mansa's cities except this one, Takeda. And then now we're spreading it to the former Wang Khan. So really Hannibal's the only one who doesn't have religion in his cities. So we're actually, I mean, 55%. Pretty good stuff. All right. Meanwhile, more
What's the plan?
lumber mills to build, apparently. Or railroads to build, excuse me. All right, so you can hop on board there. Our cannons, chill here, in case we need them. And you can start building the rails up to here. Izzy's got a little stack there, but she's friendly with us. She's not going to declare war. I don't think she would like it if I started building units and came after her. I don't think she has rifling yet. She does not have rifling yet. All right, well, let's check in on Mansa. So we are up. Are we up any techs on him? Apparently not. Apparently we're not up any techs on him. He's up communism, physics, combustion, military science, drama, and he's about to grab fascism. Jeez, okay. Well, I mean, at some point, the fact that we have so many more cities than him has to matter, right? Right? He can't be this far ahead economically, right? Right? He can't be that far ahead economically long term. Hi, Dark Kuno. He can't be that far ahead. He only has 8 cities. He can't be this researching this fast on 8 cities, right? He still is playing the same game as us, right? Anyway. So we now have 41 cities. They are huge cities, it's true. They are all enormous cities. They're all almost size 20. That is pretty wild. Oh boy. Why does Mansa have to make this game so hard? Anyway, you are going to be cranking out the Mining Inc. executives for a little while, because at the moment you're the only city that can build them. Alright, Tombstone. Yeah, you are starving away there, buddy. Alright, well at least you got out of unhappiness because the war is over. So now you can go back to doing the coal plant. Alright. Alright, so which city do we want to convert first? Let's do Murica. Now, the one thing that's really annoying about the corporate executives is you have to pay money for them to expand the corporation, so we can't do it this turn. And I want to make sure we finish biology. Okay, so we'll do it next turn there. I am not gifting that frigate over. Rodeo country is still in wealth. Yeah, that actually is intentional. There's nothing I want to build there at the moment, so that actually is intentional. Good suggestion, though. Alright, yeah, you guys can all pretty much chill over there. And we do have some more lumber mills down here. So the great general needs to come back here. All right, well, we got a lot of workers, so the good news is we can start railroading across our territory. Captured 7 workers there, and then I brought 2 of them over from my territory. So at least you can build railroads when you're in neutral territory. But yeah, now we have a border with Mansa that we have to worry about. You, this little stack of calves, why don't you just hang out over here until we can get an actual defender? Build some Actually, I was going to say build some rifles, but it would have to be build, what do you call it? Have to be infantry now, because we've already obsoleted rifles. Alright, there we go. And we got more missionaries to build, and then we have to get a Confucian missionary too. Alright, this city, we can certainly improve that tile more. I believe the city has a food, it has a food bonus in the second ring. So we need to pop borders. So technically this is using the culture bug, but the production is so low, I don't think it's that big a deal. How's Hannibal's power? Well, not as good as ours. We're definitely in second place. Chin is very weak in terms of power, but I mean, he still has longbows, so we could definitely we could have cut through him at any point in time for ages. I've just, I said I'm going to try to be peaceful with him unless he comes after me, or unless he looks like he's going to win the game by culture. Wang Khan, yeah. Hannibal attacked him, and he asked if we'd want to join, and Wang Khan was the one who refused to sign open borders with me. A pasture was destroyed. Alright. Now that we have biology, hopefully our cities will stop frantically starving. So, alright, what's the next target we want to go for? I think electricity actually helps us a good bit, because we have a fair number of... We don't have any water mills, but we do have a decent number of windmills. So that would not be bad to go after, and we have to head in that path eventually anyway. So there's also flight, which would give us airports, which would not be terrible, but they cause more unhealthiness. I'm not sure we need that just yet. We do have Mining Inc. We're just starting to spread Mining Inc. If we were trying to fight people, we'd go for industrialism, but I don't think that that's the current goal. Maybe it's refrigeration, honestly, because that lets us build the shopping mall, which would help us with our health issues, and it is a required spaceship tech anyway. So maybe medicine is... medicine's also required tech too, isn't it? Yeah. This is also needed for Sid Sushi, so maybe we just do medicine and build hospitals, because health is what we need the most right now. Let's go ahead and do that. I think we need this more than the other options at the moment. I think we still need more health, honestly. I think we still need more health. All right, well, actually, that's because our pasture just got destroyed here. But I do think we actually want hospitals, and it's a required tech anyway. All right. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna need. I think I'm still gonna need some additional health in these cities, even with biology. All right. Let's not build the dry docks. You're hurting enough, but instead you can build me some missionaries over here.
Orders.
Are you gonna swap that one sea tile over? Oh, we got a great scientist. Okay. Okay. So what can we do with that? Hannibal was in a golden age. Um, what was the other? So I was thinking. Let me get to the corporations menu. I was thinking of maybe building this because it generates more science. That would mean we couldn't build Sid Sushi, but I don't know that we need the extra food. So how much of this do we actually have? Corn, sugar, rice. Do we actually have corn, sugar, rice? Just out of curiosity. We have one corn, no one sugar, one rice. Okay, that does not feel worthwhile. Never mind then. Unfortunately, the Civilopedia is the same hotkey F12 that takes screenshots in Steam, which is kind of funny. So I guess standard ethanol is not going to be that useful. What's the other one that we can do? Okay, so aluminum consumes coal. That's not really that useful either. It competes with mining ink, so that's a no-go. Okay. So I guess that's it. I guess we can't really do anything with I guess we can't really do anything with the scientists. I guess we can save for a golden age. It's a little late in the game to be using light bulbs, and of course we don't want to build an academy this late in the game. So it's probably save for a golden age, I think.
Ready for action. Reporting for duty.
Anyway, let's get at least there's no percentage chance to fail the corporate spread, or maybe there is when you get more than one. I'm
Certainly.
not sure. We could build cathedrals, but I don't think that's. I mean, cathedrals just give you happiness and culture. I don't think we really need either of them. All right. Well, Pentagon, we're knocking out pretty fast. Extra production here. I should try to build at least a little bit more. All right, yeah. So now Mansa's borders have expanded, and as predicted, they took over these tiles down here, as we knew was going to happen. All right, all you other guys can just chill here for the time being. So up there at MacArthur, we can actually do some improving. City improvements. Troll King's finally going to come out of resistance next turn, and that'll be nice. All right, just in case we would ever need to move into Izzy's territory, I'll railroad that tile. And the Great Scientist is here. We could get a decent number of beakers, but I think we save for the Golden Age. As I said, let's move you here. So we do have a Golden Age ready to fire off if we want. All right, let's move you to a more useful location. I'm trying to make sure we have our cities up here connected by a little military rail net, just in case we need to move to one or the other. He's probably going to grab control of these tiles long term, isn't he? Oh well. Panamania is missing a sea tile to Power Peninsula. Well, that's okay. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. I'm not too concerned about that. Understood, but I mean, it's one hammer. I think it's okay. But point taken. Okay, so we need to repair this, which fortunately we can do instantly. There we go. But even with that repaired, Hammy Hills is still starving, which is why we need to get medicine. Okay. This is a more expensive tech, isn't it? A bit of a more expensive tech. All right. So, yeah, vis-a-vis Mansa. So we're up biology, but we are down drama, fascism, communism, physics, combustion, military science. That is a lot of text to be down. Now, some of these are optional. We never need to research drama. We never need to research fascism. We never need to research communism. We never need to research military science. So that's 4 texts we don't need to research. But still, the fact that he's been able to go through that many Man, oh man, I just cannot get over how strong his research is on such a limited number of cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this offshore one for 9. Awful lot of research. I mean, we just increased our size by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just added 6 cities, so we are now almost triple his size. I think I have 20 something cities and he has 9. So we're like 2.5 times his size, and we are barely keeping up. Like literally barely keeping up. It's hard to believe. Okay, we managed to keep starvation is mostly under control, but I would like to get those hospitals if possible. So that's why we're researching what we are. All right, so we're going to continue just cranking out the Mining Inc. executives for a while now, and Christian missionaries, and then we're going to try to get some Confucian missionaries over to our territory too. Izzy went back to hereditary rule. Okay, odd choice. By the way, Chin is researching steam power. Did he actually get rifling? No, he still doesn't have rifling tech, but he is going for steam power. He's pulling the Willem route in this game. These galleons are getting a lot of work in shuffling missionaries back and forth. All right. Got this one worker off by himself.
Tell me what to do.
All right.
Awaiting your
So
orders.
these guys finish up this. All right. I'm going to go to Tombstone next because this is my heroic epic city. 80 gold. All right. So we can take a couple turns to burn through medicine. So 47 base production. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. And we can knock out, I mean, we can one turn infantry here. Yep, we can one turn it. Look at that. One turn infantry. That's a lot of production with the heroic epic in there. Nice.
What do you need?
All right. So we got all these connected. So, and that's the case,
All present and accounted for.
let's send those 2 workers back to the Heartland where they can do more useful work.
All present and accounted for.
Let's like come back to here and then you can improve one of those tiles. All right, where are we? Ah, Troll King finally came out of resistance. Okay. All right, so we definitely, all right, it's going to expand borders. Do we want to make use of the culture bug? Should I just explain what the culture bug does? So if the borders will pop in a turn, when you build culture, you will basically get double production for the turn. So we will get the 20 production into culture, but then the 20 production will also go into the granary as well. This is a bug known as the culture bug. I'm just going to use it here to show off what it does. All right, so this will pop the borders at Troll King. And do I want to do Confucian Missionary? Let's get the granary, and then we'll do the Confucian Missionary after that. Because I do need that to
What's the plan? Awaiting your orders.
start spreading that religion around. All right.
Ready for action.
You guys come up here. MacArthur will pop the borders between turns. Does MacArthur have food? Or does this need to be, I think this needs to be a windmill because this is only a 4 food tile. Yeah, this has to be a windmill. So we'll go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, I want to make sure that I've got that rail connection done. All right, there we go. Look at Mansa's borders. They are right outside this city. At least they have not reached the grassland corn. 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60, wait, 20, 40, 60. Okay, this city has not hit 5,000 culture yet. Hopefully we can hold this tile, hopefully. Because we do have decent culture once the city actually comes out of revolt. All right. Meanwhile, over here, let's get a rail on this tile because we'll probably want to put a well on it later for oil connection. And then over here, we could farm this. You know what we need to do? We need to farm this so we can farm down to Misery Bay needs a farm on this tile. And it's not like those cottages are developed yet. Okay. Getting the railroads built. Yeah, we need to farm this and then farm this tile here. So yeah, we're at 100% science. We are making 1,500 beakers per turn, and we do not appear to be even close to Mansa at the moment. Like, we're at 2,100. He's at 2,800. We don't appear to be even close to him right now. Like, it looks like he's like 30% higher research than us. I am still just stunned at how he can be this strong. He's also number one in power, so it's not like he'd be easy to attack either. I am genuinely getting very concerned that this is going to be a lost game because he is just completely out of control. Is this the point where we pivot to the UN? Well, I don't think we have enough population to do much there. We'd have to get 60% pop, and, well, we'd have to get a lot more points from Hannibal. He's not close to voting with us. Even though Mance is his worst enemy, he's still not close to voting for us. Izzy would. We'd probably have to conquer Chin and add his population to us. It would have to be getting votes from Izzy and Hannibal. We probably would have to conquer Chin in order to do that. Get someone to attack. I mean, if I want to devote myself all out to all out war, I'm sure that I can conquer Mansa's territory. I'm confident that I can do that if I just put all my cities on military. But I was trying to play a peaceful game here. I'm trying to stay peaceful. Um, as I said, I am concerned at how fast he is researching. I'm very, very concerned. This is only Emperor difficulty. I cannot believe he is this fast. Um, with 8 cities. Now, if he had like 20 cities, then yeah, I'd understand. But Jesus Christ, this dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might have to think it over in between sessions and try to figure something out. Try to figure something out. Anyway. So, I am trying, by the way, to. Anyway, yeah. All right, well, for the moment, we can't do anything. We might as well keep going for right now. I think he has I think he has a lot of towns, and I think he's working a lot of specialists. Mansa might just go for culture, maybe. He does like to go for culture, that's true. All right, well, let's start getting some more infantry now. As we said, we can one-turn these things, so let's crank out some for a little bit. Look at this city. Yeah, this city could... So this is why we want medicine. Oh, I guess we need the grocer here first, but... That's why I want the medicine tech. All right, we can group these 3 together as they build in the tundra. Borders of Troll King have... Oh, well, we got a lot of border expansions on the other continent, so that's nice. A lot of border expansions on the other continent. Okay. Troll King should be able to avoid starving here. Especially if we... Well, that has to go to that other town up there. Here we go. Want to work these cottages. There we go. Why does the city not have more food than this? Doesn't it have like multiple food bonuses? What am I missing here? It actually doesn't have that much food. Strangely, this can't be worked by any city. I mean, it has this, but I wanted to give this over to this city, or else this city is basically useless. So, I guess it doesn't have any food bonuses other than the deer. Wow. Okay. Huh. Okay. So yeah, it apparently doesn't have much in the way of food. And I'm certainly not going to plow over these. I guess we can drop this tile for the time being to get it out a little bit more food. Yeah, still working a 0 food mine. I guess that was the main culprit. But still, yeah, okay. Would certainly have liked to have farmed one of these, but I'm not going to bulldoze a fully mature town. That would be pretty crazy to do. Oh well, I guess it's just going to be a low food setup there. Okay. Bulldoze the horse. Are we actually at the stage of the game where we would prefer a farm on this tile? Maybe. All right, well, in any case, let's get this windmill done up here. There we go. Get the production into the forge. We even got the organized religion bonus on it. All right. Meanwhile, down here, see if we can get this farm built so that Misery Bay has some actual food. And let's try to get culture in here. All right, having good luck on these religious spreads. Well, I guess the border's expanded at Degene, 2046. So Degene has hit 5,000 culture. Well, we can stop this city from revolting, but it's going to be completely useless to us. We can stop it by just piling all our cabs in here, but this city is going to be a completely useless drain. It won't be able to work anything except desert tiles. So we can prevent a revolt by standing in there. Now that city did not have 5,000 culture borders before. I would have raised the city if I had known, but this city recently popped borders. Jesus, Mansa, you are absolutely insane. I cannot get over how strong this AI is. It's literally like he's playing a completely different game than any of the other AIs. Literally like he's not even in the same game. It's just crazy how strong Mansa is. I mean, it's like if you wonder why he does so well in AI Survivor stuff, it's like this dude is completely crazy. I don't want to fight a war against this guy, but I don't know. I mean, just holy moly, this guy. Jesus. All right, let's move this frigate down into, as I said, into a better spot. And oh, you guys, okay. The most useful thing you can do is get this farm built over here.
Yes?
All right. All right, there we go. All right. So we'll play a little while longer. I've been checking a couple times throughout the stream to see if the other game we're going to do, Octopath Traveler 2, if it's actually available. It just became available for download. It's probably keyed to noon local time, which just happened here. All right. So we're at 35% of world. So just for the diplomatic route, we're at 35% of world pop. Mansa's at 20%. Only 20%. I wish I knew how much Hannibal had, but it'd be tough to get Hannibal. So is there any way we could get Hannibal, just to that Diplo angle, how would we get Hannibal up high enough? I guess we could do mutual military struggle against Mansa. What is his favorite civic, just out of curiosity? Oh, it's free market, which we're running. Okay, well, as soon as he gets into free market, we're going to get a big boost. We're going to get a big boost once he gets into free market for shared civic. So between that, and we should make sure that we're trading resources with him. We have mutual military struggle, open borders, years of peace. We need to try to trade a resource to him. There we go. Have cows, so that way we'll get the you supplied us with resources. He actually has quite a few cities. Donate money to Hannibal for trade bonus. How much do we have to donate for that? Does anyone know? It's like to just bribe them. Like if you give them 100 gold, is that enough? I don't know how much. I don't know how much is required for that. No idea. Okay. Well, we can always try to do donations if we get closer to. We're like not close to a Diplo victory right now. So he needs to get Hannibal. We're gonna go back to the text screen again here. So he needs to get corporation. He is not. He's not that far off corporation, but he still needs to What is he missing to get that anyway? Corporation. Oh, so he needs Constitution. And oh, he does have Constitution. Okay. Well, I think he actually has the tech. He just hasn't revolted into the Civic yet. So he should get into that Civic sooner or later, and then we'll get a big boost with him. Because like, look what we're getting. I guess we're not getting a big bonus with Manson Moose. I figured we would get a boost with him too, because his favorite Civic's also free market, and we're running free market. Oh well. Oh, Hannibal's also free religion. I wonder if we could convert him into our religion. Probably not, but he seems unlikely that we could get him to convert to our religion. Oh well. Still, Mansa is his worst enemy, so if we can get him up to like +7 or +8, he would probably vote for us, and then we would be able to win a Diplo victory if we could get those two to vote, and then Izzy, and then if we had Chin's territory for ourselves. So, possibility at least. Possibility. Here. For not to give out my world map if I can avoid it. Alright, 2 turns to medicine. How about you help me get spread mining ink around? Yeah. You can only have 3 missionaries as well. I'm just going to have you build infantry for a while. So that's the... I'm going to use the Alt click, which, see the little star? That means just keep building this. What happens if Mansa builds the UN? Not that much, honestly, because the UN will nominate... So by default, the UN nominates the top 2 in population. But if someone who's not the top 2 in population builds the UN, they will also be nominated. And you can have a 3-way race. Mansa and I are top 2 in population, so if either of us builds it, it's largely the same thing. Mansa's always going to be running against us because we're the two that have the highest pop in this game. So it shouldn't make a huge difference either way. All right, we built the coal plant here. So next up, let's do the custom. Actually, no, let's do the market, then we'll do the customs house. Actually built a factory down here, amazingly. We actually have production that's not terrible here. 15 base is not terrible. 6-turn coal plant. Okay. It's kind of hilarious, but yeah. Actually do have some production there. All right, anyway, so we're continuing to spread our corporation around. So there is the upfront cost, but then the wealth bill. Yeah, our wealth bill got accelerated pretty good there. So we're at 17 production. I guess if we get any more coal, iron, copper, gold, silver, we did pick up some of those resources. This poor city under pressure. The name ended up being pretty funny. All right. You guys can just hang out here right now for Tombstone. Anyway, so these other cities still have not come out of resistance yet. So the only place I can actually put down tile improvements is here. Are we at the stage where we're just making railroads for the purpose of making railroads? Oh no, there's some mines. We can improve that mine tile down there. Although this should probably also be a windmill, to be honest. Yeah, that needs to be a windmill. Should be a windmill. Because there's not enough food in this dry portion of the map. All right. Unload. Over to Best Troll. Poor poverty point, or dry poverty point. Just keep you here for right now. Dry poverty point. There's another missionary that just finished here, didn't it? Doing a lot of missionary ferrying back and forth. I love the animation when they're like running through the middle of the water. It always looks so silly. All right. Okay, so I don't think I can really change up any of the other tile improvements. The only other, I mean, I know we had to talk about we could farm this tile. Oh, we know what we can do? We can farm this tile. That makes this a 3-food tile. That's better than farming the horses. We don't actually want to farm the horses if we can. We can avoid it. Anyway, over here. So we've got most of the cities now connected to our military rail net. except the ones in the far north are not quite connected yet. Hannibal's second in population is, oh, Hannibal's second in pop. No, he's not. Mansa's second in pop. If Hannibal attacks Mansa, I would have to support him. I would not have a choice. I would have to support him. I got to support my ally. He would just get steamrolled otherwise. I don't think he would, but you never know. Couldn't betray our close friends. We have nothing to gain. He would get steamrolled by Mansa right now, so I feel like I would have to support him, even though I'm not sure I would want to. We are barely even keeping up with being able to see Mansa's research. Can't see Hannibal or Izzy's research, but I don't care. As I said before, I don't really care about watching them. We can get max 5 for shared religion. I don't think Hannibal's ever going to join our religion, though. He has none. I mean, I'll try to convert his cities, but it's very unlikely that he's going to flip into our religion. Even if we get all of his cities converted, it's still unlikely. I'm just more amused by the notion of having every city in the world having Christianity in it. There's a real chance I can do it because I have open borders with Mansa and open borders with Hannibal. Like, the only cities that are missing are this Takeda down here, and then yeah, the cities over here. So I'm going to make the attempt, see if we can get Christianity in every single city. Now, that still would not put it to 100% because there's other religions present, and there's no way to remove a religion from a city in this game. What would it take for Hannibal to attack Mansa? I mean, he would probably consider it, but I don't want him to attack because he just gets steamrolled. Yeah, no such deal is possible. If we had more gold, he might be willing to, but as I said, he would lose, so this is a definite no. We're not canceling our deals with him. So maybe I should try cutting off some of these trade deals. So I'm getting corn from him, but I now have my own corn resource. I'm getting silk from him. Do I have my own? I'm getting sugar. I'm trying to see which all right, so we can keep cranking out these execs. They do cost money, but all right. How about you do that aqueduct just to alleviate this, and then you probably don't have to build a hospital as a result. Maybe we'll build a Forbidden Palace there. Or we could build a Forbidden Palace on the Western continent. That would make more sense. You don't have anything too important to build, do you? No. Well, you could do this so you're not starving. That would be a good idea. Alright, hey, we built the Granary Lighthouse here in Dutch Harbor. Cool. Now let's see if we can maybe get a courthouse so we're not paying 26 maintenance per turn here. So, yeah, I think I've gotten most of the core here. Unfortunately, I have to keep paying money every time I convert a city. But we're getting our core converted. Too bad there's no corporations overlay. And the reason why you can tell there isn't... Oh, wait, what's this? What is this? Is this cities connected to our trade network? I actually don't even know what this overlay is. Different trade groups. Okay. But one of the reasons you can tell that there isn't one for corporations is they were added in the expansion. The interface wasn't designed to handle them. Brush by the courthouse there. All right, there we go. Steam has finished downloading Octopath Traveler 2. All right. Well, let's finish up a couple more turns here, and then we'll go from there. Chin still does not have rifles. What is Mansa up to now? Just out of curiosity. So we're about to get medicine. Oh, he doesn't have biology. Okay, that's actually good. He doesn't have he can research. He finished electricity. That's what he was researching. He just picked up electricity. So he could go for industrialism if you wanted. I think we need to follow him to electricity next. So we'll do physics, which is actually pretty widely known by the AI. So we do get a bit of a discount on that. It looks like we can save up a little bit of gold here too. Anyway. Okay, oh, we can actually, oh wait, no, I was going to say we can farm this, but then I was like, no, wait, that's a resource tile. That's not going to be helpful. All right, Troll King, let's pick up that 3 food tile. We'll do this for right now. That at least gets it up to 4 food per turn. And you can just grow on some of these tiles. But yeah, this would be a good place to build the Forbidden Palace. Oh, wait, why can't I build that here? Oh, we don't have a courthouse here yet. Don't have a courthouse. We've got a lot of stuff here, but so we need to get the factory coal plant done next, and get some actual production in here. It's actually a city that doesn't. If we're not, if we're working the food tiles, we actually don't have that much base production in here. It's okay. We'll be able to grow onto this tile. Granary of Love. It's just going to take a little bit for this city, which is not quite as strong as I thought at first. Beef Troll is and Hwanson are pretty good cities, though. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of canceling some of those deals with Mansa, but I definitely want the corn in my borders. I need the corn really badly for health right now. Anyway, I think we've already connected all the resources here, so I'm just going to build meaningless railroads for a turn while waiting for borders to expand at those other cities. See if there's anything I need to do. All right. So we converted Under Pressure, Murica, Rodeo Country. Piggy Bank, I think, is the next one.
No problem.
Yeah, and I need to. One son still oh yeah, unrenamed. I was like unarmed. I was like, oh, I left the city unguarded, didn't I? I was like, wait, no. I actually did mean unrenamed. Okay, where do we not have religion? This poor, very sad city. This incredibly sad city here. Rodeo Country can build things. It's just there's nothing I want more. I mean, it could build a Christian cathedral. I guess we could do more. I guess we could do Mining Inc. executives for right now while we're still trying to spread them out. I guess that makes the most sense, would be to do that. Because we still have quite a few cities to put the religion, or put that in. Or we could build missionaries. That would also probably be better. Like I said, we might want wealth eventually, but for right now, that's probably better. Alrighty, and this friggin' okay. These guys can just chill down here for right now. Okay. So we still want to make sure we have the railroad connection over here to Murica, which Murica doesn't really have a lot of tiles that would be improved by having railroads on them. Mostly flat ground tiles, not hills. Next up, we need to get the railroad connected to the northern cities. Okay. So I'm just kind of chilling here. Let's play one more turn, because then these cities will come out of resistance, and then that'll be a good stopping point.
As to diseases, make a habit of two things.
Environmentalism. No, I don't think we're going environmentalism. I think we're going to go physics, and then chase Mansa on the tech tree here to electricity. Can always go here. We might actually want to build the shopping malls, our unique building. They do give more health, and they actually give 20% gold and +1 food, which is not bad, honestly. So we might want to go for refrigeration sooner rather than later. Anyway, just cranking out those Mining Inc. executives. You're going to bankrupt me with spreading religion all these cities. All right, why don't you build me some more missionaries, honestly? And you are still unhealthy. Some of these cities need to go to hospitals, actually. But you should be okay down here. Okay. Do the bank, which you still don't have. You need to get me a Confucian missionary so we can start spreading religion on our home continent. All right. Which of these cities? Yeah, you should be building the hospital, not Mining Inc. executives, so you can stop starving. You're just barely enough. And Calpatty, you also could use, yeah, the hospital. It's not like it's an expensive building at this stage of the game. And Murica, well, Murica's building the Pentagon, but yeah, also needs a hospital. Okay, I'm just looking to see, are there any cities that like need health badly? Rodeo Country should be also doing a hospital because it's still below what it could have. All right, this archer, you just chill, and then yes for you. So the value of the the corporate executives is actually higher in cities that have very low base production. It's actually better in them, so I probably should have spread it to the weaker cities first, but oh well. Because like Unalaska doesn't have much base production, so I mean it's getting it went from 7 to 24. Like that suddenly makes this fishing village like a very viable city. Now it also means that I desperately need a courthouse here, but as soon as the factory coal plant's done, I can build any infrastructure I want. Yeah, I mean they're very similar, right? The missionaries and the corporate executives. So like Long John Silver too. This another city that has no production right now, but as soon as we finish this, yeah, it's going to go from 7 to 17 again or something like that. I guess we can't do it until next turn. Oh well. So I mean, they're pricey and like they're definitely dropping my income by having these, but the extra production is going to be nice. And you know, I can always start dumping these cities on wealth builds. You know, like I do this, that's like 90 gold per turn from dropping that. So I think a lot of these cities I will just put on wealth builds soon, and we can probably just stay at 100% research pretty much indefinitely once that's the case. Still are not caught up to Mansa though. We even lost bar graphs on some of the others, but yeah, I mean he's just so consistently above us. Like when he had his golden age, he just popped way out in front, and we have not been able to keep up, unfortunately. All right, I guess that's all of the tiles down here that need to be railroaded. So we're at like the point where we can just do railroads for the fun of it. Okay, so Skyrim, and then all of our cities in the core have been converted. I've actually had pretty good luck at spreading this religion. Can run the spy specialist here. All right, well, we might as well do this. Might as well try to pop the borders with the culture bug. This poor city. I'm going to try to avoid looking at dry poverty point because I just feel sad every time I look at it. Um, Wonsan can, yeah, the Wonsan is starves until it can get this corn in range. Desperately needs the corn, so they can't avoid that starvation this turn. And then Bestrol needs its fish, which is also out in the second ring. So there's only so much we can do for this turn. But at least we can pop the borders in both cities right away. This city actually has quite a bit of food, so I think the workshops are fine here. I can think about what we might want to do in terms of tile improvements afterwards. Let's make sure we have the railroad running to this.
Reporting for duty.
All right. Well, next city up is Kuman. Might as well start heading in that direction. I still have that great engineer for a golden age. It's true. So I still have I can still pop a golden age when I want. I have engineer scientist. So that is still a possibility. Um, if I need to run a golden age, but I don't know that I don't know that it's that crucial to run a golden age right now. Like it wouldn't hurt, but I don't think it's like something critical that we're working on. We have, okay, we've got our railroad connection over to here. I'm gonna have to evaluate and see if I can mine this tile. I would like to mine that to connect the coal, but I don't know if we have enough food at that city for that. So do the camps get +1 production? No, they do not. I did not think they did. I was like, do the camps get more production? But they do not. All right. So I think that's a good stopping point for right now. Mansa is on radio. So like we're researching physics and then onto electricity and then radio. What else does he have up on us? He has combustion up on us too. So like ignore drama, ignore fascism, ignore communism. We don't need ignore military science. So he's up physics. But we at least we're up biology, so that's a plus. We're up biology and medicine, so that's not quite as bad as it could be. We're up biology, medicine, and then he's up combustion, physics, electricity. Okay, he doesn't have flight, thankfully, or artillery. Okay. Yeah. All right. Could be worse. Could be worse. as I said, at some point we may just want to run over this poor fellow, especially if he's researching road. He still has longbows defending his cities. I mean, at some point we may just need to be like, hey, Chin, we need to sit down and talk, buddy. Your cities are pumped full of wonders, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Like I said, I've tried to play peaceful here, but at some point the temptation does start to become almost impossible to resist when I can crank out infantry and cav so easily. He still has longbows in his cities. Anyway, oh yeah, we you know, one last thing while I'm thinking about it. Let's get some of these infantry over to the other continent, and then not you, and then we can move. Then we'll have some actual defenders for some of those cities, and that'll free up those calves. Okay, last thing to do. Okay, well, we'll pick it up here next week. We'll be at our normal Civ time next week. I know I started earlier, but this was fun. This game continues to be interesting. This game did not go in the direction I was expecting. Um, was not expecting to run over this part of the map today, but the opportunity kind of presented itself and didn't have much of a choice. I almost felt like I didn't have a choice. I felt like I had to support my ally. Okay, so let's save, and we'll pick this up from this spot next time. So next up, we're going to be trying some Octopath Traveler 2. So if you enjoy those kind of games, stick around. If not, I'll see you guys next week. All right.